I was like, no, that's not how you get into that bottle. And she was like, what? I was like,
did they see the back of her head in your lap again, like last time?
Absolutely. Oh, wait a minute. What's going on? Welcome back to another Bangkok Strange live stream.
Jesus, dude.
I'm Dana Bluen, as always, joined by gay shirt wearing,
dude, gayearth.com. Look at me.
bald sexy having, Mike Somerville.
Up top.
My man.
Giggity.
Boom. For Halloween, I dressed up as, can you guys guess which subscriber I dressed up as?
Joe?
Yeah.
Yeah, there
Best
we go.
shirt in the game.
Dr. Pinto, right? Yeah, absolutely.
So, Mariano, what's going on, brother? 3 minutes. 3 minutes, man. It's all good. Again, we're on strange time. Time.
Yeah, well, I mean, look, what was it? Ted Turner time.
Yeah.
We're cooler than he is.
Yeah, absolutely.
Come on.
Gotta love Thailand. How you doing?
What's up, Dave?
Steve, what's going on? From the valley. So, how you guys doing over in the States with every civil war on the verge of breaking out?
So I rarely listen to the news, right?
I didn't think you did at all.
Well, here's the thing. I listened to a couple internet radio stations in Thailand, Phuket Island Radio, and then I also
BKK.FM.
Not yet.
Soon.
BKK.FM. I got a couple of streaming options for that, but I haven't yet decided on the programming. And I mean, again, at the end of the day, it's the best city in the whole freaking world. So
absolutely.
I got to step up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So anyway, so let's listen to Phuket Island Radio this morning. Top of the hour, they always just replay the feed, BBC. And of course, nothing, there's no good news, of course. But then they, for the most part, they talk about the world. I guess there was some earthquake, sadly, in Turkey, and then the flood for, whatever. And then, but they were talking about, naturally Donald Trump and, Biden, right? And the only thing that I really took away from it is that there's over 1,000 people die every day now.
Yeah.
I'm wondering, a country, 350 million people, what
80,000 new cases a day?
That number I didn't know.
Something like that.
Hike, actually, if he's on this, thank you. Or if you're watching the replay, thank you so much for the email you sent us, actually, from NPR.
Yeah.
Good article on the number of, I guess, about 80. I believe they cited like 7-8 cities in the U.S. that had over 80% occupancy in the beds in hospitals.
The beds filling up, yeah.
And some of them had 90% ICU utilization. Which is really, you don't want to, that's a whole like bed occupancy thing that you want to be the inverse of a successful hotel.
Yeah.
You want a shitload of free beds.
Yeah.
Because what happens if a bus overturns? I mean, dude, I'm watching Grey's Anatomy. So I know precisely how a hospital operates.
100%. Well, I used to watch ER back in the day.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
it's a great show.
Yeah. Cody, what's going on, man? How you doing? Staying warm? We got Dorman in the house. Dorman, November 10th.
Dude, I'm so excited.
It's literally a day away and we're in November.
Yeah. Less than 2 weeks away.
How crazy is
He's
this?
in friggin' Thailand.
Yeah.
And who knows? I was saying to him, dude, by the time he gets here, I'm saying there's a high likelihood he'll only gonna have to quarantine for 10 days.
They just approved it.
Did they approve it?
No,
they're talking.
The committee approved it. Now it has to go for a vote.
So then it gets voted Tuesday, announced Wednesday?
Something like that.
Is that how the whole cabinet thingy works? Yeah.
Well, who knows when their next meeting will be now?
What do you mean?
With everything going on, they've been canceling meetings.
Oh, have they?
They held an emergency session. Some guy sliced his arm in like protest, and
he sliced his. Okay, well, just give that guy some medication.
I would choose to slice someone else in protest.
Although to be fair, overall, I've probably been more homicidal than suicidal.
Yeah.
But every now and then,
you've had moments.
I've had moments for sure. Dude.
Not for a while though, I imagine.
No, absolutely not. And it was funny because I go to.
Those are before you were living your ass off.
Before I lived my ass off. Indeed.
You had moments.
No, my ass was falling off, as it turns out.
Not so tasty moments, right?
Yeah. not sweet.
Not Cafe Baron moments.
So here's the thing that I really like about this lady. Now, here's the thing.
Here's the thing I'm not liking.
Yeah, the cup. I know.
Yeah.
I'm a fan of the bag, but here's the deal. The chick with the bag, she doesn't use almond milk. This chick, talk to me about
how expensive is almond milk in Thailand?
$3,000 a gallon.
Yeah.
Like, how is she 20 bahtting me?
Yeah, I don't know.
And because I've asked her twice now.
They don't grow almonds here.
Her English is pretty decent. So I'm thinking, is there like a Thai word, amon, that basically means free milk or something,
Yeah.
And I'm thinking maybe I asked that. She goes, oh, yeah, free milk. No. I mean, and she's got one of these giant containers of it, dude. Yeah, she clearly buys it in bulk.
Almond milk, not cheap here. So soy milk you can get for almost nothing.
Milk is not cheap here.
Yeah, well, because you're not a dairy producing country.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
We have a few cows.
Well, that fake shitty milk, but the decent.
But like the soy milk is pretty cheap here. Like you can, like one of my favorite desserts is you can get fresh soy milk hot soy milk on the corner from the street food vendors.
Just hot milk,
So
or
it's
do you
like hot
drizzle
soy
it?
milk with a little bit of like soy curd in it, and then they add like barley or like
So it's like a beer.
no, they add like
Hops.
cereal, like cooks like like grains to
okay,
it.
like muesliks,
Yeah, and it's so
grape
good.
nuts.
Such a good. I wish, dude. I love grape nuts. I'll double click on some grape
Will
nuts
you?
all day. Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. Hey, so let me ask you this: what do you think kills 1,000 people a day, other than like this recent statistic?
What do I think kills it?
I mean, right?
Islam. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah. Whoa, no judgment.
No, I don't know.
I mean, right? I mean, I mean, there's got to be something. I mean, for all I know, Volvos do, but I doubt it. They probably save 1,000 people a day. But I mean, 1,000 people that die a year in the United States from toasters, accidents with toasters.
Probably heart disease kills 1,000. Cigarette smoking.
Oh, good point. How many cigarettes? 400,000 people a year?
Something crazy, yeah.
So what would that be? So it'd be 365,000 a year.
Yeah,
yeah,
more than.
Right.
I think we're close to 1 million a year die from smoking related stuff.
And they're still selling a shitload of cigarettes.
It's not even #1 killer in America.
No.
Not even close.
Heart disease. Yeah, heart disease.
So Hike wants to know if that's a woman's shirt.
No, actually, it's a gay man's shirt.
Yeah, gayer shirt.
And I am more than happy to wear this. I got to tell you right now, I don't get a lot because the Thais aren't going to like openly like start talking to you. Yeah, right. But I get a lot of looks.
I mean, the women, depending on what soy you're on.
And I stay away from those soys
so
because I'm not a fan of soy milk.
Yeah.
And so when I go down these things, I'm like, if I go down this soy enough, my boobs are going to get bigger.
You go down that soy enough, you have to pay extra for the soy milk.
I may have to, actually. It would be more of a velvety cream sauce, actually. Not a lot of cereal in it, I'm thinking.
Then you find out, like Stewie from the Family Guy, that it's a fake delivery system. Those are lies. Your implants are lies.
I love Stewie.
He's the best character.
Yeah, absolutely. How many voices does he do on that show? Like 5?
McFarlane? Yeah, he does like a bunch.
Peter.
He does Peter.
Stewie. Brian.
I don't think he does Brian.
Yeah.
Does he?
Yeah. Quag. I think he does Quagmire.
Does he?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
No, he's all over the place, dude. If you ever get a chance,
I know he does almost all the. He does the grandpa, the creepy grandpa.
Yeah, the child molester.
Yeah. You want to come down and have some popsicles in my basement?
No, you're really starting to piss me off. Take out your clothes off. Yeah, absolutely. Not that I know that really that well, but
what road is the soy milk off? Soy milk and soy milk.
How come there's not a soy milk? I mean, there's soy post office, there's soy, blowjob, whatever. Why isn't there soy milk?
That'd be hilarious. And this is all vegan food.
This is the first we've ever thought of this. No one's ever joked around about this. I'm so fucking
happy
awesome.
Halloween. It is Halloween here.
Halloween here, yeah. So do kids do the trick or treating thing?
No, so Halloween. Well, so like
that's ridiculous.
In some of like the Farang villages, like they might like places where only like Americans live or something.
Yeah, right.
But yeah, Halloween's mostly like a club night here.
Oh, okay, like nightclub.
Yeah, so
is it slutty waitress?
Yeah, slutty.
Oh, so they do dress up.
Slutty nurse, slutty witch.
What do the guys dress up as? Lady boys.
Normal bullshit.
Okay.
It's the women buying way too small. But the thing here is like you don't pay like $600 for like a shitty costume. You go to like Fashion Mall and you're like, oh, I'll take the sluttier dress this time.
Yeah, for $17.50.
Not even.
100
baht.
Maybe we should go down to the mall.
Fashion Mall, yeah.
Speaking of the mall, MBK
Tokyo
closing.
That's it. So Jib told me that has been there since they opened.
That's the equivalent of having, they call those anchor stores, right? So that's the equivalent of like a Central Festival. Central closes.
Yeah, exactly.
What the fuck, dude?
Yeah, so Tokyo's closing completely, and I believe that's their only location in Thailand.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like a chain like Target or something like that.
In Japan, but like they invested in MBK as like that was going to be their Bangkok.
That's true.
presence.
I haven't seen it in any other malls.
No, and so they will be gone.
I can't believe a store like that goes under, but like Yves Saint Laurent is selling so much fucking product.
Yeah.
Come on,
Gucci.
Right? Who buys this shit?
So think about even in the U.S. though, stores like Tokyo, the JCPenney's, the Sears.
Oh, is it kind of like? Well, I don't know. The quality's
so it's like a Japanese JCPenney.
Yeah,
which means the quality's better. But,
of course, yeah, no shit.
Like you could go to Muji and get like just a single version of almost everything they sell there, though.
Yeah, okay.
And it'd probably be cheaper than Tokyo.
Mm.
You know what? They're renting 7 fucking floors of MBK. They go all the no, sorry, 6. They go all the way below the theater.
Right, from theater down. I'm surprised they don't just like, look, we're just gonna cut it in half.
Maybe it's not an option. I mean,
yeah, maybe their lease is just like, nope. Yeah, we gave you a smoking deal 70 years ago on a 70-year lease. Spoiler alert.
Yeah. All right, and imagine what they probably did get a good deal. And like I said, Jib said that's been like the institution for MBK since they started.
Well, it's also like arguably the main entrance off of BTS.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So I mean, they got that.
You know what's weird is now I almost always go into MBK from like the side one outside Tokyo because I don't want to have to like cut through and like weave around.
Oh yeah. I don't know. I don't. I've come in off the street. It feels weird coming in off the street though.
Actually, the real hack is taking the escalator outside.
Is that a travel hack?
Level? That's a travel.
How'd you learn that? Chiang Mai?
Yeah, and Digital Nomad sold me a class.
Get out of here.
Just like how to get into MBK easier.
How did you know it was a good class? I mean, was he successful prior to making the class?
He told me he made millions taking that one escalator.
Seriously?
Showed me a statement.
Testimonials on his website?
Tons.
You know it's true.
Boom.
We should totally do that.
Actually, I saw a lot of testimonials on his website from people who I did stock photography with in the past.
Know what's funny is I always wondered whether they got those testimonials from people in AA because it always says their first name and their last initial. I'm like, this is a very anonymous. Oh, I can trust these people. They're recovering alcoholics.
Absolutely.
Come on.
Go more hikes. He needs to up his camera wardrobe too.
I'm telling you what, dude, I think the Gay Earth shirt, I get a lot of good here's the thing I like about this shirt, because lately, as you know, I haven't been in the best mood ever. Right? My life is imperfect.
Yeah.
It's fucking amazing.
I mean, but it's just like all things on this planet, it's imperfect.
Yeah, it's imperfect.
Well, I think the biggest imperfection in your life at the moment is a severe lack of grace.
It really sucks, dude. I gotta tell you, it is.
So Jib's been home on vacation from school for 3 weeks.
Yeah.
She goes back Monday.
Yeah.
I know it's gonna suck. Like her not being
So hold on. You have anxiety because you're not gonna see your wife for how many hours?
Like 10.
Yeah.
No, so like, and I can.
You see this here? You know what this is?
No, but like,
smallest violin
only
ever.
Imagine what you're feeling after you thought Gracie was going home for 2 weeks, and she would be right back. She's like BRB.
Yeah, so the hashtag.
You're like LOL.
Up top gives me a chest bump. I'm just like, totally, we'll nail this. And she's like, one more week.
And then the government's like, ha ha ha, 555.
And you know what's funny is that like she went home that weekend, that day, because Duterte announced that he was closing Manila Airport to domestic traffic. You could fly in, but if you fly in anymore, you got to stay in Manila. And
which no one wants.
Absolutely. But, again, had I been able to predict the future, right, of course, I would have bought Amazon stock at $8. But the point is that had I been able to predict the future, I would have been like, just stay in Thailand.
Yeah.
They're going to extend your friggin' visa every 28 days. They're going to extend it 30 days.
Yeah.
We're not going to have to do immigration. We're not going to spend 1,900 baht. It's going to be fucking amazing.
Yeah.
So.
Not so much.
Yeah, what are you going to do?
But hopefully that situation I think the move to shorten quarantine to 10 days is a move in the right direction for that.
I hope so. I hope, again, there's belief, right, from medical professionals. After 14 days, if you even had it, you no longer can have it somehow.
Or that
but that's on average.
Contagious.
That means you can get rid of it in 10 days or 10 minutes or 17 days.
Yeah.
Which I guess the chick from France she's a long-time carrier.
They're trying to figure out if she contracted it post.
Here's the deal. She's from France.
They just shut down their border.
Good.
I don't know if they're even letting people out.
Yeah, I don't like France.
They can stay there.
They got an attitude.
So Tokn says Halloween's at the old Q bar used to be off the hook with slutty everything. Good
Q
days.
bar?
Yeah.
Where's that?
I believe that was on 11, right? Or was
like
that
the letter Q?
Yeah, or was that RCA Tokn? Let us know. BS t-shirt, great quality shirt too. Awesome.
They are pretty good quality.
Tokn got his BS t-shirt. My man.
Did you seriously? Oh, dude, thank you very much. Hey, you don't have to throw it on your icon or but please take a picture and send it to us.
If you want to make it your, please send bangkokstrange@gmail.com, or if you want to make it your profile pic, feel free.
And here, like they always said in the movie Titanic, I want you to wear that shirt and only that shirt.
I guess, what is drop shipping? Is that like becoming a wholesaler? Oh, my friend.
Well, see, here's the thing.
If you sign up for my class for 15 easy payments of $3.99,
I'd like to help them, but here's the thing. Like, I've already made millions.
bajillions.
I've made bajillions of dollars, but here's the thing. Right now, I just want to spend time with my family.
Up in Chiang Mai.
So what I've decided is, instead of like doing it myself, are you ready for this?
Tell me.
I'm getting back to my roots from USD. I'm going to teach people
how to drop ship.
Yeah, but here's the thing.
Why are you going to create a red ocean for yourself?
Well, see, here's what's funny is that, like, if I teach it, clearly my time is worth, anywhere from $7,000 to $8,000 an hour.
Yeah, easy.
But I figure, okay, look, I'm on Bangkok Strange.
Yep.
One time only. I mean, I can't do this because, my lawyer tells me it's against the law for me to tell people how much it costs.
Oh.
But for today only, I'm thinking something really reasonable, like $497.
97.
$497, yeah.
With the 7.
Okay. I hear you guys. I hear you. I hear what you're saying, Dana.
Yeah.
Dana, I am hearing. I mean, I get the pushback. How about
5x5?
$197?
Just buy now.
I mean, I may run out.
Yeah.
Because it's an e-course.
You could run out.
I mean,
the supply is limited.
There's a finite number of amount of space in the cloud.
Yeah,
I mean, let's face it. Maybe a terabyte globally.
Not even.
Yeah, and this course, I mean, it's taking up a ton of space. In fact, when people went to my website, it broke the internet.
The interweb.
Yeah, I was unable to take transactions because there were so many people. I shut down the server. That's what they say.
Yeah, and you guys, if you pay now with Bitcoin, right?
I don't see any downside.
None at all.
Actually, I think
none of those bullshit altcoins, though. We see you.
No, I mean, Bitcoin is obviously the best technology. I mean, it's the fastest.
Yeah.
Right.
You can pay through my Pirate Bay account.
Yeah, but we have one of those. That's outstanding.
So, did you ever see that guy who he wasn't a drop shipper, but he was using that same class model selling AI classes or ML classes, and he was basically saying he had built like a very good reputation online for doing free ML content, like coding content, but he basically ripped off a bunch of GitHub, threw it in a class, and did like copied other people's scripts and made his own ML thing. He said he was only gonna let 500 people in. They would have their own private Discord.
Yeah, for sure.
And he sold I think 2,000. So basically just made like 4 different Discords.
Right. Oh, nice.
And people who were figuring out that there was all these different Discords. They're like, what? Then like all this content. Like, hey, that's my code from GitHub. What the fuck? And the guy got roasted.
I love the fact that essentially all you have to do is type into Google code for insert function here, code for timer, code for and it will come up, right?
GitHub's amazing.
But to take fucking credit for it.
So Cody's asking, did we see the tracking ban news article? Not sure if it's an actual real thing. What? I did not see anything tracking. Did you send that to us, Cody?
You mean banning the tracking code the thing that they do with our phone? I mean,
you said banned.
Yeah,
like maybe like a bracelet.
Oh, I'm sorry, I thought you meant BANNED. The band.
Tokn Nomad helping us out here. Only 8 likes, 17 watches. Start hitting the like, my man.
You know what I did on my channel? Turned off dislike the numbers. I don't fucking care anymore. Nice. I am so done.
Detached
with the juvenile behavior of people on YouTube. Unlike you and I, that are very serious, not sarcastic ever. Let's be
not once.
No, not even. Why would we do that? That's so inappropriate.
It would hurt our drop shipping business.
You know what I think we should do though? I got a shitload of code from this place called GetHub. And then here's the thing is I had him up until the point where I made a fucking coding joke and then he freaking loses it. It was like I was speaking in lowercase all of a sudden at the fucking command line. You're like, all right, I can't do it.
We're done.
Get commit. Fucking Jesus.
Hike says so
he gets this. He's an IT guy.
It's a pyramid. It's so drop shipping used to be something you could before Alibaba existed.
Well, with Alibaba is how you used to drop ship before there were any.
Well, before it existed, there were people doing it, like actually going to China, sourcing products.
Oh, yeah. Sure.
And then reselling through Amazon. Alibaba made it a little bit easier for people to do it at mass. And then everyone was like, oh, I'll just drop ship widgets from Alibaba. Yeah. And it's essentially like if there's something a level beyond red ocean is what drop shipping is. It's no money to be made, no matter what anyone tells you.
And if you don't know, Alibaba, the way they make their money on Alibaba.com is they charge the people that have products up there.
Yeah.
Like tens of thousands of dollars. The cost is, it's not like eBay. Like 2% of the cost of my widget or whatever. No, it's big money. Now, that said, they, 11/11 Singles Day, right? The big day over here for like buying stuff.
Actually, last year was it Lazada did every month 1 1 2 2 3 3.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely 10/10. Yeah. Well, because Taobao, right? So there's Alibaba, Taobao, and Tmall. This is basically the Alibaba online money generation machine. Yeah. And so they did a test because they're like, oh, well, we're going to do this like pre-launch kind of thing of 11/11. And they did it like 2 or 3 days ago. 30 minutes, $7.5 billion. Are you fucking kidding me?
Hell of a test.
So then they're going to do 11/11 for 24 hours.
And they don't crash.
No. They do 200,000 transactions a second.
It's insane.
I mean, people are like, what do the Chinese know?
Yeah.
How to generate money. They print it.
Last year on 11/11, they wrapped 2 BTS trains.
Yeah.
For the entire month of October. Leading into it.
They referred to it as they bought the BTS, right?
Yeah,
they went everywhere with
it. They wrapped it. Yeah.
It's just, I mean.
Cody, you'll love this one. Just like data is limited, like a lake.
Exactly. Yeah. But see, here's the cool thing about a lake. Because when you have cloud, what's cloud do?
But you
cloud
always
rains.
What do you always have in a lake?
Goes in the lake.
Memory leak.
I have pythons in my. Actually, you know what I have in my lake?
No.
I forgot the fucking name of them. The lizards in Lumpini.
Monitor
lizards. Crap. I can't do stand up to save my life. I could do sit down.
Oh, yeah, it's okay. Soy 11, right around the corner from the old Bed Supper. Yeah, club.
It's still there? The Q?
Bed Supper Club's not there. I don't know if Q Bar's still there. I hardly go down 11 these days.
I'm trying to think of the last time I was there.
You can't count down and can't count the day I'm flying. Yeah. Todd's got to be on the like straight up countdown mode, right?
Oh, dude, I can't even imagine. I mean, 11 days. 11 friggin' days, dude. That's so great.
We got a link here from Pattaya News. Thailand announces smart bands mandatory tracking device for foreign tourists who visit the country.
What?
The Pattaya News. I don't know how legit that site is.
No, it's actually. I mean, it's. Is it? Yeah, it's not bad.
I've never been to it, so
I mean, again, you got to remember all these newspapers are, they're written at a 6th grade level for Christ's sake. But,
I would argue many are not even there.
USA Today, 6th grade. Wall Street Journal claims 9th grade.
I'm saying some of the ones here in Thailand that call themselves newspapers.
Yeah, no doubt.
All right, I'll check that out after.
No, but what is the idea?
So he's saying
you land and you get a friggin'
probably like an RFID bracelet.
Why don't they just make you use it on your phone?
Well, I mean that's what I do.
No shit. Like this is, I mean, it's outstanding. It's a great idea.
Even I was at Scala yesterday.
Yeah. QR codes everywhere.
To go into the empty theater that's been ripped apart.
Yeah, it's freaking QR code.
Oh, guys, so if any of you have ever been to Scala, the old movie theater in Siam Square, it closed as a result of COVID. Last movie there was The Gentleman. I don't even think it hit the theater, maybe for a day or two.
That was January this year.
January. So I had tickets for the February showing of The Graduate because they show classics every month. Yeah. And Jib and I used to go. We'd take our mom, our daughter Jam. Like we'd bring them to the theater with us. And
how old's Jam again?
16.
Okay. Yeah, it's not too old, but
she's still like some movies she'll go to, some not. Mm-hmm. It's funny. Like I went to they show a lot of Kubrick, right? So like Stanley Kubrick.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So we went to The Shining. She loves horror movies, like every Thai.
Okay.
Like, so
do they?
Thai horror movies are amazing. There's a YouTube channel called Accented Cinema.
Okay.
He's a Chinese kid who's a film student,
a
film student graduate from Canada.
Okay.
So he lives in Canada and he studied film. Maybe at McMaster's.
Yes, yeah.
Like one of the big schools up there. And so he makes YouTube videos where he breaks down film concepts. And he did one called Thai Horror is Underrated.
Okay.
But his channel in general, if you're a movie buff, like Jib and I are both
what's the name of the channel?
Accented Cinema.
Okay.
Jib and I've been following him since he was like less than 10,000 subs. He put out these video essays and I really liked them.
Okay.
And now I think he's well over 100K now.
Good for him.
But just such good breakdowns of movies. But the one on Thai Horror is amazing.
So one of the movies that I think is a classic is Halloween 2.
Yeah.
I think that's the best Halloween one that was out there. I mean, the theme from that movie, right? I mean, it is synonymous with Halloween, right? And occasionally I will watch that, you know, because it is usually on, right? So it's like, okay, fine, I'll watch it. And I mean, obviously the special effects, if any, are horrible.
But that's what makes it.
But yeah, but I mean, there are times where I literally, I mean, and the way that, and all it is a change in music.
There's very few movies where I can get into the headspace enough to be scared.
Yeah.
But the ones that do, you really appreciate.
Yeah. I want to like hug the guy.
I have friends who love scary movies and they'll prep like mentally to go into a scary movie so they can be as scared as possible.
Interesting.
Because that's the experience they want.
What do they do? What do they?
They're just like, you know, they're like, you know, stop thinking about stuff. They just like get into the mind of like, okay, I need to be completely lost in this movie.
Really?
Regardless if it's a well-made movie or not, they want to be like pulled into it, lost in it.
Jesus. Yeah, I'm not that committed to it. I'm more committed to this shirt.
So, Mr. Mitch, do you live in Chiang Mai? Are we hanging out at the same cafes? Because he's like, well, wait, if you tell a friend, I will send you my entire seminar on how to make your first sale worth over $300 for free. That's right.
Wow.
Entire series for free. Call before midnight. I think you must be in Chiang Mai with us. Are you up at the cafe?
I think he's got a great idea.
Yeah.
I mean, I trust him.
Yeah.
Having never met him.
Never met him. Yeah.
And I mean, but if he wants to give me something for free, and all I need to do is basically give him all of my personal information
and my friend's contacts.
What's the downside?
Yeah, absolutely.
Come on. These guys are brilliant. I'm taking off my bag. You know, I still get the bag, even though obviously I don't cruise around with it like a motorcycle and have like the hand, you know, because I mean the handlebars, right?
Yeah.
The little thing to cook in the front. But I like the bag.
Usually, one of the probably the hottest selling accessory here for your motorcycle is like that little hook to put the bag on.
That
and the cell phone.
Yeah,
holder,
cell phone. I'll tell you what, man. I got that back when I like really liked you in the YouTube videos.
Yeah,
you know, like last week. Until now,
until Wednesday,
until basically Wednesday, and the end comes. Is that I got this really cool clamp, and it's by companies that you buy the stuff. Andor
and then Pulsar and Ulanzi.
I think I think it's Ulanzi, right? So it's got like the red
good one,
so the clamp, and I always put it on like the mirror, and it goes there. And even with my $100 phone, even though it's like it's pretty decent, it's kind of cool because my mom likes to see like where I go.
Well, you gotta. So I was saying before we get into cameras, I want to talk about your GoPro situation.
Oh yeah,
but before we do that, Scala is closed.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Sorry.
So they've ripped it apart. Mike and I were there picking up his gay air shirts. His current gay air shirts.
Check this. I got December.
You're from the future.
At a time.
You're from the future.
Dude, I'm so gay right now.
Gay future.
I am pre-gay. Yeah. I'm like, what does that mean? Questioning.
Yeah.
Right. I'm LGBTQ.
Possible.
I'm questioning. I'm not queer. I'm questioning. So I'm going to do that probably until December.
With that shirt, there's very few questions.
Dude, I mean, look at this.
I'd be willing to bet you have January before the end of the month.
I mean, I love everything about Earth.
Yeah.
The great thing about Earth is he's so small and he's made these shirts so very comfortable.
Well, he made your pattern.
I could put him inside this shirt.
You could put him in the hidden part of this pocket.
Look at this pocket. Are you guys ready for this pocket? Okay, so it's like a pocket, right? So you can do stuff here, but then it's basically a pocket of a pocket. So it makes the pocket like this big. And the beauty of it is I can put my cell phone in here and then fold it over.
Security.
And then if I bend over, which I do a lot around Earth, interestingly enough. And
I'm willing to bet Earth's a catcher, not a pitcher, though. He doesn't seem like a pitcher to me.
Think he's bottom?
Yeah, for sure.
He's not real dominant.
No.
I get that.
Yeah.
Talented, though.
Indeed.
Son of a... I mean, dude, are you kidding me?
Shirts, great shirt.
The thing that bugs me is that I'm wearing these beautiful shirts showing off the quality of his brain, but I'm wearing a damn backpack everywhere.
Yeah.
And people aren't able to see the back.
No good. You got to start going with the mansling.
Well, what I decided is I'm going to start wearing the shirts a second time reverse.
Okay.
Yeah. Because, I mean, you've seen his shirts.
Or wear it over the backpack.
I could wear it over the backpack. There's enough room back there.
Yeah. So, Scala's no more.
So, Scala's closed?
They ripped you. We were there. They ripped out.
Have you been over there recently?
Just the other day when we were getting your gay air shirt.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
Is it closed now?
You were there with me.
When did they close it?
Oh, January.
How long has it been closed?
Since January.
Really?
Yeah.
Were you over there recently?
Last time I went, I was with you. We were getting some gay air shirts. Actually, no, I was actually there yesterday trying to buy chairs.
Okay, so yeah, so tell because you showed me the inside. You can probably have a picture, right?
On my phone, yeah, I can send it.
But anyway, the point is, all the chairs look ripped out.
So they did rip out all the chairs, but they've got them all set aside. So all the chairs are set aside.
In where? Maybe I didn't see the picture.
It's in the lobby. It was too dark in the lobby for me to get any.
So where's the lobby? Because I thought you and I were in the lobby.
So there's that for those glass doors that you enter bring you to the actual lobby of the theater. So when Scala was open, what would
Okay, so there's the outdoor area that had, Jesus Christ, I would think 20 chandeliers.
Yes.
Used to have. So there's that. And then you go through those glass doors, which I thought was basically.
So there's always an usher waiting there for you.
Right on. Does he have white gloves?
No, they wear this unique yellow sport coat.
Really?
This yellow, the Scala yellow with the red trim.
Okay.
And they sit there and they check your ticket as you walk in, say hi to you, right? Let you know whatever you need to know.
Love it.
And then you walk through the little kind of waiting area lobby for the theater.
Okay.
That's where the bathrooms are. And there's an old concession stand that they haven't used for years there. Then you walk into the theater and there'll be two more ushers with flashlights and they'll check because you book your seat here.
Yeah, you're right. Exactly.
And so they'll check your ticket and then they'll shine the light to tell you where your row is, left or right, which row.
Nice.
So they took all the seats out, and I'm gonna airdrop the image to my computer.
Now it sounds like the real downside, however, is nostalgic and wonderful as it is that the seats sucked. They were like 1970 together.
The original seats.
That would be distracting, dude. That would be very hard.
So, we went to the girl, and so basically who works there. And so what we basically said was we want to buy these two seats that we usually use. And because we always try to book seats, row L, seats 2 and 4.
Okay.
Which are like the center of the L aisle.
Center is the low number? I thought the center, like the one.
No, because they split it down the middle, and then even numbers on one, odd on the other.
So 2, 4, 6, 8.
Yeah,
and then 1 through 5.
1 through 5. Yeah.
So you sit where? L, 2, and 4.
Yeah, that's where we usually sit.
Yeah, that makes right on the edge there,
and basically right in the middle of the theater.
Oh, okay, got it. But there's basically an aisle next to you.
And so we asked Jib. So we asked, can we get L, 2, and 4? And she's like, she looked through like some other people had already bought seats.
Oh, okay.
So this
is a thing.
She's like, yeah, you can get L, 2, and 4. And so they're actually going to put it together for us, and then we just pay someone to go get it.
So it's like 500.
So it's going to be probably about. So I told Jib our max budget for those two seats, $10K
for both of them. Yeah, that's that. And $300, that's a great deal.
Yeah, I mean, if it's just regular seats, like if it's any seat, I'll go 6.
Yeah.
But our seats, I'll go 10.
If it's seats that we use to sit down on for 3 fucking hours in a row, $8, clearly.
Yeah, but I mean, so are they super comfortable? No, but what I'll probably do is reupholster them at some point.
Okay.
I'll probably do like a memory foam cushion on those and then rewrap them with some type of other material.
I'm surprised you don't have a yellow sport coat, actually. Right? I mean,
I should buy one as a throwback.
You should have you should have Earth make you one.
I got a guy for sport coats.
Do you?
Yeah.
That's true. He's not a sport coat guy.
So let me open up. So this is the theater, what it looks like now, guys, unfortunately.
Okay, so what is
these are
like bags of stuff?
No, this is like some of the metal that they've ripped out from the base of the chairs. Here's some of the armrests. You can see the cup holders there. This is the carpet they've ripped up. So this is actually the back wall, right, is where the screen was. And this was actually built out a bit. And then the screen was actually probably halfway in between. Yeah. These guys can't see me like
what? No. If you cruise over to the thing, they can see your cursor.
Oh, can they?
Yeah.
All right. So. So
how was the sound system? Because that means it wasn't a big deal.
It was like the earlier Dolby system.
Okay, right? So they had 7 or 8 speakers.
Yeah, so they had the speakers all up along the wall. You got surround. I mean, you watch. We watched Star Wars. So Jim and I would go to like movie premieres there. Like we saw Star Wars there for the episode 1 when it came out. We saw all the Marvel movies there together.
It's good quality. Digital, obviously.
It's digital, but it's not. Eric always gives me a hard time because he says it's the worst theater. Much like he's wrong about pizza, he's wrong about theaters. But Eric goes to like the IMAX 4K 4D experience theater inside Paragon, and that's his thing. But
not every 4% of all movies come out in friggin' IMAX.
Yeah, but it's still a huge theater.
Yeah, it is, of course.
Of course, the chairs are more comfortable at like at the big theaters.
You know where the first one was?
First IMAX?
Yep,
probably San Diego,
Boston.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Oh, in the in the museum.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember going to see
big plates and the films like this thick, and they would.
I remember seeing them bringing they did this is not early on, but they did a movie where they were inside a tornado at the museum.
Okay.
And I remember watching them bring the plates, the reel of film in with a forklift.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're just massive.
But yeah, so
I think they've improved, though. I think
so this is the theater, and I'm very sad, but hopefully I'll be getting my theater chairs soon. We'll put them probably somewhere, and it'll be like a little place to sit and chill.
So you've been here 6 years?
Almost 8.
Almost 8 years. Yeah. So any other nostalgic type places that you go to here?
So many, man.
Because one could argue that, like, I would bet, I never knew about it, I would bet 90% of the guys on here have never heard of Scala Theater.
Yeah, probably.
Because if you don't,
a lot of people don't know about it.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's Jib grew up with that. That
yeah.
was like
Sure.
Theater.
Yeah.
And just like since her and I started dating, that's like where we went, and it's been like every, like we would, obviously because we work from home, right? We would take Wednesday days, like
the cheapest,
and like go
200 baht,
or like on the weekends, like Saturdays, it's like 100 something baht to go to the movie there.
Friggin' awesome.
Popcorn was 30 baht.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, usually they crank that up.
No, and they make it right there in front of you.
Nice.
So
okay.
like they might make enough for 20 sales.
Okay.
Right. It's like Five Guys French fries, right? They put it in the box and they fill the bag around, and 30 baht. Right, and then soda there, right?
Yeah.
The 10 baht can you would buy at 7-Eleven, they sell for 12. Right? I mean,
so awesome.
And it's just that's the type of, and like I knew like the auntie, like I called Pa, like the auntie who sold the concession. And we knew the ushers, the old guy, the ladies who sold the tickets. They joke with us. Like it was that type of place and that type of feeling, and I'm really gonna miss that. But at the same time, I'm super happy like to pay to have a piece of that, because it was such a big part of. Jib and I are both huge like cinema geeks.
Okay.
Jib's like the type of person I can like just say something about a movie and she knows the movie.
Yeah, I remember you saying that's cool.
And so it's for us, it's just something special, and we're happy to have it.
What other places in Bangkok have that for you now that you've been here?
Yeah,
almost a decade.
There's definitely places that. So there's a restaurant over near Khao San Road Beach.
Khao San?
Khao San.
I'd love Khao San Road.
Yeah, a lot of feces there, though.
Yeah, well, but big time.
Human,
totally.
Farang.
Yeah, puke everywhere. Feces, yeah. Have you seen pictures of the new road over there?
No, you told me, though.
It's like a friggin' mall. It's like a brand new goddamn mall with like these silver posts everywhere.
Wow. So there's a soy behind Khao San Road.
Right, I like that one.
That there's like a few restaurants on. And
the one that's like literally this wide?
Yeah.
Where you walk, yeah.
And
there are good restaurants.
There's an Israeli place there called Shoshana. And Jib, again, it's a place that Jib introduced me to, and it's somewhere that like her and I, it's not easy to get to because Khao San Road's in the middle of nowhere.
Well, not really. It's down the street from friggin' Pals.
Yeah, but I mean, it's like you can't really take the train. Well, you can take the MRT there now, but
kind of, yeah.
You can never really get there easily.
You got to do the boat and walk down.
And so like that's one of those places that Jib and I like always go to like once or twice a year that we really enjoy. And they have like it's just like a homey kind of place. Yeah,
I get that. I mean, for me, like if someone is like, what's the most favorite place in Bangkok? You probably even know the answer. What's Mike's favorite place in Bangkok?
Mike's favorite place in Bangkok? The airport.
That's fair. Lumpini Park.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. And love hanging out there. In fact, I asked someone on YouTube because they were up it's one of those standard things. They lost their job, so they're up with their family in the village, right? Mm-hmm. So they're making the loy kratong thing or whatever you call them. I can't remember whether you call them kratong or whether you call them loys or whatever. But anyway, so she's making these things, And I said,
they're called kratong.
Kratong. Okay, so I was like, hey, can you float these anywhere? And she says, yes, they do it in Lumpini Park. Is that accurate?
Yeah, they'll float them in the lake, and then the government comes and picks them up.
Okay, so I can like cruise over there.
That is a safe place to do it.
Yeah.
So we talked about the impact environmentally,
negative impact.
People floating it in the river, and then it clogs the river.
Yeah.
So if you float it in one of the government designated locations, they trap them, clean them up, and take care of it. Zero impact.
I think that'd be cool.
Gotta love Thailand's making a great online class. How to sell guns illegally in the U.S. for fun and profit.
I mean, as long as it's for fun.
You got to end the price in a 7, though. That's like the new trick.
Yeah, I think every gun that you sell for like $5.97, that'll absolutely sell like hot cakes.
Yeah. And Mr. Mitch, Amazon's the Goliath, the doorman, 9 days, 9 days.
Dude, you're so friggin' awesome, Todd. I'm stoked for you, buddy.
Yeah, I stayed. Steve stayed on 11 as last trip. Best location as long as you don't live there. Yeah. If I was gonna.
Where is 11?
So 11, Nana.
No, wait, what?
Nana.
Not a station.
Sukhumvit Soy 11, yeah.
Okay.
So if I was
I think I've
going
stayed there.
if I was going to just visit Bangkok, oh hell yeah, either Soy 23 or Soy 11 is where I would stay.
Soy 23 is cowboy, right?
Yeah, if I was going to live here, not so much.
Not.
Yeah,
I stayed on 11. Soy 11 clunked. Oh Jesus Christ! No. Soy 11. Sukhumvit 11, right?
Oh, hikes until he watches Accent Cinema as well. Great channel. Definitely check them out, guys. Hey, MedTech, what's going on,
Hey,
man?
buddy. Okay, hold on.
Only greet me if you're also a born loser.
Soy 11 Sukhumvit.
I am a born loser, so I will greet you, MedTech.
Born. We were born that way.
I was born this way.
Okay, so there's Plone Shit. There's Nana 11.
Richard Martin, I missed you in the comments. What's up, man?
The ambassador's down there, dude.
Yeah, the ambassador. That's actually where Q23 BJJ is. If you guys are into Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, Adam Kayum owns one of the best jiu-jitsu instructors in Thailand, owns Q23 over at the Ambassador. Great gym. That's where my wife did her Gracie Jiu-Jitsu women empowered and combatives classes.
Hillary 3 is down there. Oh, that's where Levels is. I had no idea. Levels and what's the other one that's down there? It's like right down the Insanity. Levels in Insanity. I had no idea that was on 11. Where's Dr. BJ's? What's that on?
Is that still around?
I mean,
the girls used to dress up as nurses.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. For the time that they were outdoors. And then
Mr. Mitch, I'm like the kid in Once Upon a Time in America. He buys the cake to take to the frisky girl for some loving, but instead eats the cake. Life's simple pleasures.
Frisky? I haven't used frisky in a while. I should probably integrate that into my.
Yeah, too bad about Scala's demise. Such a cool. Yeah, it's a beautiful building, and so the building is. They ripped the chandeliers out. A lot of the stuff is just tore out.
I wonder what they did with those.
I believe that the guy who owns Scala owns the chandelier. Who owned the theater owns the chandeliers. Or bought them and is taking them to a new location in Nonthaburi.
Ah, wow.
Yeah. So
okay.
Yeah, cool building, beautiful building. It does have protected status, but I don't know if that actually protects it from being torn down.
Yeah, they don't have like historical building stuff because I got a ton of those in my hometown. My God.
Yeah. We grew up in New England, right? The
Lincoln zone.
You can't piss.
Yeah.
Like without hitting a historically. Actually, I have a friend who lives in East Greenwich, Rhode Island, in a historically protected building.
Mm-hmm. So he can't paint it a different color. It's got to be white with black shutters.
His stairs collapsed on the front of his house.
Yeah.
And so he had to, before he could repair the stairs, he had to draw up an actual schematic, submit it. Before he could submit it to the town,
right?
He had to submit it to the Historic Society on his street, which had to review it at their next meeting.
Yeah.
These are the stairs to your house.
Yeah, I know exactly. Mild safety issue.
Yeah. You can't do electrical rework. Like you have to get like all types of special permits
because it's got two wires with this.
I mean, it's so stupid.
Well, my town was incorporated in 1635, right? So that's ridiculous. Yeah. I mean, it was long before there was the friggin' United States. So Dr. BJ is right on Soy 7, and I've stayed on Soy 7 because I said
Token's got some interest about talking about your shirt, gay weight and a half.
Oh, dude, I mean nonstop.
That's the Q.
What, are you kidding me? Oh, Q is the gay weight. It's a gay bar.
No, I don't know. I'm joking. Go more like perhaps a floppy hat would complement that shirt well. It's very possible.
Kind of. I mean, I will say, if I didn't have my backpack that I was carrying around, I'd just walk outside in the rain. I'd love it.
Token, you could be a utility player.
Oh, the Trendy. I go to that place a lot. There's like meetings there. Not AA, but.
So how long did you say you've been in? Yeah, about 8. Almost 8 years.
8 years, yeah.
I'm rounding out the better half of a decade now. Guys, I'm out. Good top up my phone, find something to eat. Stay safe. Hey, man, stay safe in the big C. Keep your mask on. Keep filming.
Yeah. Oh, my God. Did you see his sunrise one the other morning?
Yeah. In landscape.
Dude.
Yeah.
Game fucking changing.
Filling the whole screen.
Dude, the doorman just nailed it. I was like, oh, my God. He's better than Tarantino.
So Philip Jablon put together a book of classic theaters in Thailand. Very cool. I'm gonna have to check that out. That sounds interesting. Yeah, I do. I mean, Scala, and there's so many cool things just in that area. MBK is another spot, like the MSG spot in the basement. So I offered to take Mike the other day to get some MSG Chinese food. He's like, dude, we had a burger 6 days ago. I haven't eaten since.
No, the burger was the size of your head.
How good was that burger, though?
It was excellent, but I felt like shit afterwards.
Of course, a burger.
Yeah, exactly. I'm just like, okay, well, I can't do that again.
I made him get a double.
You didn't. Well, okay.
I
love that phrase.
You're like, I want
to.
But you were like, I want to do a single. I was like, you want the double? Don't just. It's a burger.
Well, no, you know why I did it? Because the ROI. It was like 40 baht more for Christ's sake
for the double
pound slapping it on the desk. I'm like, yeah, absolutely. No, that was a good one. Where was that? Where'd you get that?
Oh, that was Prime Burger. From Prom Hong.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah, I got the vegan, the Beyond Meat burger, but Mike got the traditional smash burger with the caramelized onions.
I think Beyond Meat's gonna. Well, I mean, every stock is down right now.
Yeah, but they were blowing up before that.
But yeah, oh god, September was huge.
So you think Thursday everything turns around?
Next Thursday?
Yeah.
No, I don't know. I mean, I got to tell you, like the last election. Not a lot happened after the election. A lot happened after the inaugural address.
So we've been talking about doing the live streams on Wednesdays. Wednesday's election day. Wednesday day for us is like the election results nighttime for the U.S.
Yeah, but
I think we should do an anti-election episode.
You think?
Yeah.
Here's the thing, dude. Even if like both candidates are spectacular, literally it doesn't affect me.
No, zero impact on my life as an expat.
No. People are like, oh yeah, but what about the economy or whatever? I'm like, well, if you invest correctly, dude, it doesn't matter.
So not just that. I mean, my business, I do business with American companies, but we export all over the world.
You have to.
And it's again, I live over here. At some point, I'm hoping, I'm probably at 10 years out from being able to try to get Thai citizenship.
You know what I'd really actually hope is around that time, after you become a really good expert at this, shipping worldwide, just take a break, Dana.
Take a break
and make yourself a course.
After I've made billions.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you only need to make like 150 million.
Yeah.
And you could just prove it to me. I mean, just take a screenshot of your PayPal.
Yeah.
Because I mean, what smart businessman doesn't run his entire financial process
off PayPal
through PayPal? Because the fees are low. Yeah. I mean, it's fiscally responsible.
What I love about actually, my friend Rob was listening to our last episode. He hit me up with a message. He's like, he's dying over the drop shipping stuff that we riff on.
Christ.
But he's like, dude, have you seen this British douchebag on YouTube with the ads? Like, do you want to make $20,000 a month? Like selling some pyramid scheme. And he's like selling some like PDF for $3,000.
Are you shitting me?
No. And he's like,
well, you know what, dude? Good for him.
Tells you how to make $20,000 a month. I was like, wow. So I was joking, like $20,000 a month. Why do I want to slash my? I'm going to pay you $3,000 to slash my revenue.
He probably gets up and says, to all the people that buy his PDF, he's like, I'll tell you exactly the secret to making $20,000 a month.
Sell a $3,000 PDF.
I sold 7 of these fucking PDFs. I mean, Jesus Christ, dude! It's like just double click on that for God's sake.
I mean, but
good for him, dude. If I could sell a PDF. Good on him.
He gave me a PDF for free. It took me 3 weeks to even open it.
Sometimes those are $6. I gotta go download one of those. $6
for the PDF version, though.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's the same thing. Trust me, the publisher.
$6.97.
I should, right? But I'll tell you, if you ever want to get your ego right-sized, write a story about a very emotional time in your life and then give it to an editor.
Yeah.
They will rip it apart. They'll be, oh, no, this doesn't make any sense. I'm like, dude, I literally almost died that day. Oh, yeah, but it doesn't go with the theme of death. What? It was amazing.
Incredible self-discovery.
It was. I'll tell you, man.
Hey, we got Benja. We got Benja in the house.
Oh, sawaddeekrop.com.
How you doing there, Benja? Benja. Jib is at her parents' today, Benja, so she will be back in a little bit. I don't know if she'll be back before the end of the stream, but
is that far away?
Other side of town. So
like other side of the river. When you say other side of town in Bangkok, do you mean other side of the river? Is that sort of synonymous?
Well, I could mean anything.
Right? No, but I
could be talking about Siloam. Like for me, if you're past Prakanong, right, or you're past like Bang Na,
right.
For me, other side of town.
You're so far away. And just so you know, no one really knows where we live. Yeah. I mean, we are so far down the goddamn BTS.
No,
right?
but we're not though.
Like, nah, but for most people,
for most, like I have friends who live in Oslo. Who are like, "Do you live too far?" Like,
no, dude, On Nut was the end of the fucking universe for a while.
So I think when I first moved here, I don't even think that the train went to Bang Na. I think it was I think it might have been on Nut, and they had already built like Bang. Not them, but
I
Bang
think
Chok must have
Bang
been
Na.
there.
I think Bang Na was the end when I got here. Bang Na and Samrong. And then it kind of extended. But after that, I mean, it's although northbound, it really is.
Samrong opened after I had been here.
Yeah.
But I never came this far. I never went to Unnut until I lived in the city.
Yeah. First time I went to Unnut was it Gracie?
No.
Deep breaths.
Yeah. Oh, well. We'll get there.
Yeah.
So, Mr. Jib is on a sailboat. she could take a boat from where she lives out to get back to Asok, and then to Unnut, and then take a bus to a train. But
did she ever do that? I mean, growing up in Bangkok.
Oh yeah, growing up, yeah, because she has to. She's on the other side of the river from the palace.
Okay.
So like she would take the boat just across the river sometimes.
Okay. Yeah.
But for the most part, like now that the extensions go close to her
everywhere, yeah.
So she can pretty much like get a grab bike and then get to the extension and then take off.
Does she do grab bike or just walk down the street? There's guys with orange vests everywhere.
Well, not where she's at.
They're far.
Yeah, and then actually most of the time I try to tell her just take grab home because like it
can take a while though, dude.
Yeah, but it depends. Like so, like she has her. Actually, I should send her a message to be like, hey, when you come home, take grab. Actually, I also have to tell her to have her making for bought an air fryer.
Okay.
And actually, we met Eric that day in Central World. Eric's like air fryer like king.
Really?
Eric when Eric first got his air fryer, he was air frying everything. Like and you know how Eric does like Instagram stories to do like 700 stories in a day. He was doing like air fryer recipes. And this is like when quarantine was in full blown.
Okay, yeah, you gotta stay home, sure. Yeah.
I was like, dude, one day you're like a cool dude traveling the world, writing articles for Nat Geo. The next day you're an air fryer expert.
Yeah, an air fryer. Just set it and forget it.
I was like your little mini convection oven. And
that's basically what it is, right?
That is all it is. It's a mini convection oven.
So, like, what the benefit? Obviously, you don't need to fry it in oil, right? Yeah. So it's healthier.
So it's not really. So
it's not frying.
Fried,
it, yeah.
So you are. It's creating circulation. So you're supposed to have an ambient temperature of whatever you're cooking completely around the piece, right? But you're still drying it out considerably because it's in air, right? It's hot air. You're removing moisture, but it's
an oven with a fan.
Yeah, it's an oven with a. Well, the idea with this is it has multiple fans to get like high circulation.
Okay.
But essentially, it's a mini convection oven, but it also is like a thermal unit, so that it's insulated. Whereas
so the air doesn't come out.
You don't get as much loss that you do from from an oven, heat transfer wise, thermodynamically.
Wow.
Thermodynamically, yeah. So she buys this air fryer, and now she makes like air fried potatoes instead of grilled potatoes, like Japanese sweet potatoes.
Okay. Oh, sweet, yeah.
So good.
Okay, fair enough.
So like every week she'll send me like a couple of those, like maybe 4 or 5 of those, which I'll use as like if I want like just some vegetables and some fiber for lunch, I'll grab something and I'll eat it with that instead of rice. So good.
I'm trying to think the number of times I've turned my stove on since I signed the lease on my condo. I'm gonna go with
0.
No, 3. I'm gonna go with 3.
I use my stovetop a lot. I have one of those Thai style ones where I can put the wok on it. I love it.
No, cooking with it's totally the way to go.
Those convention ones.
No, I mean, again, it's electricity, right? I mean, it's clean, it's easy, and that sort of thing. But God, it's so fucking expensive, and the heat isn't distributed well and stuff. But I buy with this now. I got a guide. Here's what I do. I go to a restaurant. If I like them, I always ask, do you do Food Panda? Do you do what?
Grab it.
Most of the ones that I like the most are only doing Line Man.
Yeah.
Because they're like very Thai.
Yeah. And also Line Man, Food Panda takes 30% of your sales. Yeah. I mean 33%.
I can understand why he wouldn't. But this guy's literally down the street from he makes his own bread. He makes his own baguettes.
Nice.
And then he makes pad krapao.
Pad
krapao. Anyway, it's the minced pork, right? He does that. 2 eggs, and he puts it in this French roll. Friggin' game changing. $120, 120 baht all day long, and he'll deliver it for free. Come on, tell the truth,
dude. So anyone who makes their own bread, game changer,
yes,
for sure.
And he's Thai.
Yeah,
what Thai knows how to make bread?
Today's my last day on my reduced usage of steroids.
And you've been inspected, like everything's perfect.
I'm good. I have to go for a hearing test, but essentially my hearing's better now. What?
Sorry,
did
you just say something?
No.
Son of a bitch! You better go for a hearing test.
Yeah. So, but my hearing is definitely better now than it was before I even got sick.
That's amazing.
So the steroids work, but so I had to take a reduced dosage. They said you can't just stop; you'll get all fucked up.
Yeah, no, totally.
And so today's my last dose of that. So it'll be like the last time I eat out, which will be great.
So you are not no medication after today.
No,
that's great, dude.
Yeah, I took my last antacid this morning. I took and the other thing, I think I've got like some type of like mineral imbalance. I keep getting cramps in my legs at night, which
at night, like laying horizontal, your legs hurt.
Yeah, like I go to get out of bed and I'll get a cramp in my leg.
Like at 2 a.m. or something.
Like I was getting up to go jump rope this morning.
Yeah,
and I was getting out of bed. I just got like a massive cramp, and then I was like, it took me a couple minutes to stretch it out.
Yeah.
Then I'm looking outside. It's raining out at like 6 a.m. I'm like, I'm going back to bed.
Yeah.
I'll double click on that pillow.
I get it.
Roger
I think.
McGee,
I know what I was going to ask you.
What?
I think my mattress is causing me to not have the best night's sleep. I wake up in a little bit of muscular pain as well.
Okay.
Where do you? I know exactly how to buy a mattress in the United States. It's very easy. How do you do it here?
So there's a couple places that you can go and get mattresses, but you got to. So Thai mattresses are generally different.
Agreed, but I mean, you can also buy the pillow top Sealy.
So
it's a fortune.
So we bought a memory foam topper.
Okay.
We have a memory foam mattress with a thin memory foam mattress with a memory foam topper.
Okay, so maybe I should get a topper.
Yeah. Well, if you have like the heavy spring mattress, I would replace that completely because those suck.
It's pretty hard. It's a standard hard Thai mattress.
So I would go with a foam and then put a topper on it.
Okay.
So you get like a really good sink into the bed.
So you're saying I should replace the mattress or just put on top of it?
I would replace it.
Okay, so
you put the memory foam, if you put the topper on top of the current mattress, it's just going to be comfortable, but it's still going to suck because you're not going to get good movement.
That's kind of what I figured. All right, so where do I go for that? Like Central or
Jib will send you a link. We got ours online.
Really?
Yeah.
They take the old one away?
No.
Because that I gotta.
No.
Yeah.
No, you just throw it in your building's trash.
I honestly don't know where that is. I mean, I know where it is in the hallway.
Yeah,
like
just drag it to the hallway. And
put it right in front of the elevator.
Maid will take care
just
of
like
it.
Should I get a staple gun maybe?
Speaking of bread, I love the bread in Cambodia with my coffee. Dude, so the bread in Cambodia is crazy. And this was the first time I went to Cambodia, Mr. Mitch, 06.
Back when you were a scumbag?
100%, 110%.
Up top.
My man.
Good man.
The baguettes, the little baguettes they serve on the street food blew me away. They are so good. They're yeasty, but it's like something about it's like perfect for Cambodia.
20 cents.
Not even.
Yeah.
They give it to you for free. If you get curry, it's like curry and rice. It's like curry and a baguette. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Who do we got?
Joe P in the house.
What up, t-shirt? Giggity.
Joe, did you see that I'm dressed as Joe P for Halloween?
Yeah,
boom,
basically.
Best shirt in the game.
He's going out trick-or-treating, and people are like, who are you? I'm like, he says, I'm Joe.
Yeah.
I'm Joe P.
Joe
and then
P.
He pees right all over their fucking front step.
Has to do it.
Trick or treat.
Leaves a yellow stain on the lawn.
Mm-hmm. Treat or pee.
Tokn Nomad using steroids equals testicle shrinkage. I don't think that the cortical steroids have the same impact as anabolic.
You should call up Tony and say, you know what, Tony? As it turns out, steroids help my ears.
Yeah. He'll be like, well, let me tell you what else you need to take now. So Tony's so awesome. He gave me.
He is awesome.
He gave me one of his growth hormone supplements last time I hung out with him.
Like muscle growth?
Yeah, I was like, I didn't want to say no. I was like, thanks.
Yeah, but you can't take
it. He's like, you may want to take this, not now, but in the future, you're gonna want this. I know. And I was like, thanks, Tony.
Yeah,
appreciate it.
And this, but so I don't know. In other words, it builds up your muscle.
So he goes,
but you got to work out every fucking day.
But he goes, this is a very very gray market item.
Yeah, so I can't tell you about this.
But so don't get caught with this. But
I'll give it to you for free.
I was super nice of him. I appreciate it. But yeah. So actually, though, but talk about Tokn Nomad's comment, right? I don't necessarily know that ball shrinkage is a bad thing because it increases its perspective, right? So you put a smaller thing next to something else, it's automatically going to look bigger.
Why do you think I date girls with small hands? My God.
Absolutely.
Okay, so you see what you just did, crossing your leg?
Yeah.
Can you cross your legs? You know, like women cross their legs?
Oh, of course not.
Have you ever been able to do that?
Never.
Me neither. I don't know how guys do. I've tried that. I'm like, do you only have the one testicle? How is that physically possible?
Earth sits like that.
Yeah.
A lot of Asian guys can.
A lot of white guys can. I'm like, how is that even possible? I think they're all eunuchs. They just don't tell us.
Oh, so okay, I had KFC for dinner tonight for the first time in over a year.
From where?
Now I know why I don't eat KFC.
Yeah.
And I'll stick to my.
You know what?
stomach.
Do you do that? I do the same thing. Haven't had something in a while. Vaguely have euphoric recall about how it tasted.
Yeah.
Like, for example, Prime Burger. I'll be like, oh my God, yeah, I got to do that. And I'll eat it. And then I'll just, my friggin' intestines.
Do the single next time.
Backed up.
Well, I told you, Jib does.
I'm going to do a goddamn salad next time. What is I'm going to do?
Actually, the salad's insane. It comes with like a pound of chicken.
Okay. You know what? I need fiber, bro.
It comes with a lot of lettuce, but a lot of chicken. A lot of chicken.
I like a lot of chicken.
You know, I used to like Popeyes when I ate chicken.
Oh my God.
You an El Pollo Loco guy?
I'm trying to think what I liked for fat. Yeah, El Pollo Loco's pretty good, actually. Bad. I mean, they make decent food as far as the chain goes. Rally's burgers were pretty lousy.
Popeyes is on top, is legit.
I don't know. What's the other? There's one that
Church's.
Church's chicken sucks ass.
They call it Texas chicken in Asia.
Yeah, that sucks ass as well.
Well, it's the same thing.
It's ass sucking.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. KFC everywhere.
Mariano for the win. Good luck, Mr. Mitch.
Yeah, absolutely, dude. Yeah, I mean, although KFC, you know what I love is the coleslaw. You probably can eat. No, there's milk in
mayonnaise.
it. Yeah,
there's eggs. So Hugh, so I got your emails. Yes, I want you to keep sending them with that frequency. I've got to write you back. It's just been a busy week for me. But he has a very good point. The smaller the potatoes, the bigger the steak looks, right? Dude, absolutely.
Up top.
My man.
That's what I'm talking
about. It's about perspective.
That's why I got to lose weight. Dude, seriously, because my stomach and stuff, I lose weight. Oh, yeah. Game changer.
Yeah. Tokn says they can sit like that because they talk.
You must have to do something.
I don't know where you would tuck it. It's too big to go anywhere.
But I mean, you've seen guys sit like that, right? And you're like, oh, okay, well, I guess I should try and sit. I cannot.
It's physically impossible.
I don't know how they do it. And I honestly don't know why they do it. Is there comfort available doing that?
And like you see now, people complain about the man spread. I'm gonna man spread all day.
Who complains about that? Karens.
Actually, there was some girl on YouTube. She was making videos, or it might have been Twitter, where she was TikTok. I don't know, where she was like going around in New York on the subway. If she saw a guy with his legs spread, she would throw water on his crotch. Now, personally,
I would punch her in the throat.
I was going to say, if someone threw water on me, my first assumption is it must be a chemical attack.
Absolutely.
I need to beat this person into submission,
yes,
man or woman.
Report them as a terrorist.
And then wait for the police to show up and arrest them.
Absolutely.
They threw some unknown, scentless, clear chemical on me.
Yeah.
I need to go to the hospital right away.
Right.
Please arrest them for being a terrorist.
P.S. You're not allowed to bring more than 100 milliliters of this same liquid on a plane.
Yeah.
So this chick clearly is a terrorist.
Clearly. And actually, I saw yesterday coming back from MBK, some girl, Jib and I went to a MK, another one of our favorite. It's a chain restaurant, but one of our favorites.
It is pretty good. I've eaten there before.
So good.
What do you get there?
We split a pot. So we get the two soups in the pot. I get the veggies, and then Jib will get whatever meat she wants. Then we share the veggies.
Nice. Okay, that's cool.
Or sometimes if she doesn't want to do the pot, she'll order like the duck and rice or duck and noodles.
Nice.
The duck looks amazing.
Okay.
But the veggie, like just for like a straight up veggie meal, like that was the soup, some rice, and then the suki sauce.
Okay.
And I go double chili peppers, double garlic, double lime juice, and the sauce.
Not a garlic guy. Hate onions, hate garlic.
Yeah, no one wants to kiss me after I go to MK.
Shocker.
Yeah. So good.
Try crossing your legs.
A lot of fiber.
A lot of guys will line up to kiss you.
A lot of fiber in the MK. Well, if you get the veggie, just
honey, we got to go home. No, let's go home tonight. Nope, right now.
Intestines
gotta go. Absolutely.
It's like the Autobahn of intestines.
Flush it out. No speed limit.
No speed limit.
So anyway, so you're walking back.
So I'm getting on the BTS. There's some Chinese girl and her boyfriend. She's trying to get into she goes into the BTS with her drink, milk tea. Okay. But she goes into the area, the first floor at the National Stadium, and the security guard's like, no drink, no drink, and he's like trying to talk to her. He doesn't speak English. Yeah. But everyone who goes on the BTS knows you don't bring food, you don't bring drink on the BTS.
No, and you don't litter.
And you don't. It's not allowed.
No, you don't cut in line.
That's why these trains look amazing. Yeah. And they're like 20 years old. Yeah. So she's like, no. She doesn't have her mask on. He's like, mask, no drink, and she's like complaining. And so
that's mask.
I'm coming on. I've got obviously no food. I've got my mask on. I'm going in, and I see her just like bitching with this guy, and I'm like, she clearly speaks English. So I'm like, put on your fucking mask and throw your fucking drink away. That's what he's trying to tell you.
Up top.
Boom.
Good for you.
And she's like, oh, you're so rude. I was like, you're the one with the drink and no mask.
You're Chinese and have no mask. Guess what happened the last time we let you in our country?
Yeah. Joe says, did you get what he sent you?
I'm sorry?
Joe P.
Oh, I told you. Yeah, you bought me a smoothie. Is that what you're talking about, Joe?
What you're talking about?
I saw that this morning, buddy. I totally forgot about that. Thank you very much for the reminder.
You gotta let that know. Give me another idea for the internet, how to sell growth hormones and illegal steroids on the internet for fun and profit. But gotta love Thailand. Could you do how to sell guns and growth hormone with steroids illegally on the internet for fun and profit?
If you can drop ship those products from China,
all the same,
you're in.
Chinese AK-47s.
Joe, it's good. It's interesting that you asked me that question because on the Buy Me a Smoothie / Buy Me a Coffee app, I can reply to people, and I usually do. So my question to you is, do you get the reply? Does it notify you that you got the reply? Because I apologize if you didn't get it. But I absolutely got your smoothie. So thank you very much. Because if you guys don't know, I think, what is it, $5 maybe? So it's like 150 baht. 150 baht basically buys me 6 smoothies.
Wow.
25 baht smoothies made in front of me from coconuts that he gets there in the morning, opens up the coconuts, scrapes out the meat, puts them in a big thing, puts them in an ice chest. Fresh coconut. I mean, the guy's amazing. 25 baht all day long.
Nice.
Yep. And you know how I pay him? True Wallet. Fuck cash.
Perfect.
Absolutely.
Yeah, no one uses cash.
QR code.
Dad, if you've not seen it, the best store name in the Philippines is Guns for Good Guys. Oh my God, that's amazing. Guns for Good Guys. I'm a supervillain, so they won't let me in. I get so many messages on my LinkedIn about like, why does it say supervillain? That's so unprofessional. Like, I don't have to worry about working for anyone. I can work whatever the fuck I want.
Seriously, people just like out of the blue, unsolicited on LinkedIn tell you you're unprofessional
because my work title is supervillain.
Yeah.
Like, what about everyone who's a fucking data ninja or everyone who's a marketing guru?
I'm the chief cloud evangelist. Yeah. You don't think I have a fucking cape and tights back home?
Fucking supervillain. I said last person I said this to. I was like, supervillains. I was like, I don't have to worry about working for someone else. I can put whatever the fuck I want on my LinkedIn.
Yeah, just like you said this morning with this stream. Yeah. You know why we took a break? Because we can.
We can absolutely.
That's what I'm talking about.
There. We didn't push out last week. Why? We didn't want to.
Yeah, we didn't have not enough fiber.
Yeah,
didn't need to push out.
We had to go to MK.
Yeah, we should probably do that again.
So he does not get the replies.
See, what kind of shitty app is that?
It's a chain token. It's a chain. It's not just one stop. It's a chain.
What's it really? I've never seen one of these. I mean, I've been to I haven't spent a lot of time in Manila, thank fucking God. But I mean,
yeah, right. I've been to Makati, and that's enough.
I'm trying to figure out because I'm gonna have to eventually. Gracie's gonna need to go to the Thai embassy.
Yeah.
But like a lot of embassies of foreign countries, the employees that sort of interface with you right away are basically locals, right? I mean, they don't ship people from Thailand. Yeah. I mean, there are some for sure, but in the Canadian embassy, there's like 2 or 3 Canadians, and then the people that you give your ID to, those are all Thai people. And so the thing that concerns me about that is that there's going to be Filipinos working in the Thai embassy. And
a little bit of internal racism.
No, it's incompetence.
Yeah,
which is going to be.
Yeah, but if it's anything like the embassies here, they hire pretty much the best people.
Yeah,
because they're paying
big money,
U.S. money.
Yeah,
and you get like that quality of individual.
I've been to the Canadian embassy 3 times. The last 2 times I was there, because like they recognize me. I guess they're Thai, right? The minute they see you once, they're like, "Oh, welcome back." I'm like, "Bro, I have no clue who you are." Like, so the minute I entered the lobby, even before I check in, guard right next to me the entire time, escorting me through everything.
They make me take
customer service up the ass.
U.S. embassy, they make you take your watch off now if you have a smart watch.
Yeah, anything electronic.
Yeah.
Which I get it.
Yeah, it's understandable. So Steve's talking about he was shocked to see a Taco Bell on Soy 11. Do the locals generally like it? Yes. And the crazy thing is, it's expensive.
Yeah, it's like what, $3 a taco?
Yeah. So Eric bought one beef taco when we went. It was 99 baht for a beef taco,
which you can get 6 for 99 cents.
6 for 99
in the United States.
Yeah. So absolutely insane.
Because it's fake.
I worked at Taco Bell when I was 17. Yeah, crazy job.
Yeah,
I told you about the LSD thing, right?
No, that's all right. We don't need to bring up drug deals. That's
I
okay.
didn't tell you about this.
No, you did.
Yes, I probably shouldn't tell this story.
Yeah, no, it's an interesting story.
I also had sex in the walk-in fridge multiple times.
Oh, I mean that's fine.
Yeah,
you're 17. Yeah. You're a walking gland.
Yeah, the girl had a lazy eye.
Really? Yeah. That's kind of cool because then you don't need to look at her.
Great tits though, amazing.
Well,
tits.
It's 17.
She was 19, so yeah.
Wow.
Up top. Oh.
Dude, way just like out of the park.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'll definitely say she was a bit older, but she should have been working at Taco Bell.
So here's what's funny about being in your 40s and 50s. You'll never hear, I'll just speak for myself. You'll never hear me say, oh yeah, had sex in the walk-in freezer.
No. Yeah,
not happening.
Fridge, walk-in fridge, not a freezer.
Really?
Yeah. There's a walk-in fridge. They didn't freeze.
So it's 40. That's true. I guess I think I always, because I worked in restaurants too. You know, every kid does, I think, eventually. And I think, yeah, we just referred to it as the walk-in. It must have been a fridge. I don't think it was a freezer.
They kept all the produce in there.
30. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. And so
yes, that's 38 degrees maybe.
Yeah. So there was. I mean, it's cold. Don't
40.
Wrong.
Yeah.
But at 17, you can get it hard. Like if a breeze blows.
Yeah. No. Absolutely. Yeah. In fact, to the point where it's like, crap. I mean, I'm math class.
Yeah.
I'm like, son of a bitch. Talk about something that you would give your left nut for.
Yeah.
Or at least I would. Not now, though. Now that I don't have
remember
Gracie.
too. I was 20. I had sex in Boston in the middle of winter.
Yeah.
We're at
outdoors
at a bar on Milk Street.
Yes.
In the snow in a playground.
Dude, totally.
1 a.m.
Dude, in the snow.
No problem getting it hard.
Friggin' Tahoe.
Yeah.
Outdoors.
Yeah.
I mean, just like, come on. But
guns and ammo plus growth hormones, illegal steroids on the internet. It's called Black Web.
Only if you can drop ship.
Bo Easy. Hi, Mike Dana. Hi, chat.
Hey, what's up?
Carl K in the house.
Hello.
How you doing, Carl? That's not meat in there. Yeah, right?
It's Taco Bell, dude. It's not taco beef. It's Taco Bell. They make it actual bells.
This is the first talking about Manila. This is a gun-free zone when you walk through the mail. Yeah, I always thought it was weird in Manila when they're checking you for guns everywhere, but everyone's got guns.
The guy outside 7-Eleven, fucking shotgun.
Yeah.
What the hell's that all about?
Probably no rounds in it from what everyone tells me.
Well, it's funny. So I used to go to Mexico a lot, right? And all my buddies who had like never been down there, totally ignorant, they're like, oh my God, dude, they got like federales down there. They these checkpoints. I'm like, no. First of all, they're not federales. It's the Mexican army. The U.S. pays the Mexican army to be down there just to like basically have a presence. But yeah, the kids are like 18 and they don't have bullets unless they can afford them.
Yeah.
And so like I would come down there with bags and bags of oranges and give these guys and they would be psyched, But yeah, I mean, not every they have guns, but they're freaking empty.
Maybe one round.
Yeah, I think I got the one.
One shot, one kill. Mariano, there's no Taco Bell in Germany, thank God.
Yeah,
right?
see, the Germans know what time it is.
The German food, like I was blown away first time I was in Germany. The food is so good.
Yeah, I would
so good. Bread.
I wonder if you can get it here. Is it like a German restaurant? There
is a German restaurant on Ekamai Soy 12. They do like schnitzel stuff.
Okay.
But there's German bread was like baked goods in general was on another level.
I haven't spent a whole lot of time in Europe, but I will say like when I was in Spain, yeah, they had Barcelona specifically. They had very good pastries.
Joe P, the special sauce. Indeed.
G-Lovin' special sauce?
Indeed.
Mm-hmm.
If it did not lead to eventual diabetes and cardiac arrest, I mean, I would eat Taco Bell 3 times a week, every week.
Really? You think it's that good, huh?
Some people love it, man. Like, though, this is the thing. It's fat and salt and sugar.
Yeah.
How is it not good?
Exactly. That's what Dunkin' Donuts built their entire business model on.
Right. And so, of course, it's fantastic. Flavor-wise, is it good for you? No. In no way at all.
I think the thing, too, is that basically my adult life was spent in San Diego. And the Mexican food there,
on another level,
freaking spectacular and cheap.
In California in general, Mexican food is fantastic.
Pretty amazing.
The further south you get in California, the better the Mexican food gets, just in general.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
To the point where you're like, when you're in like at least LA and south, you could be at like some random taco cart on the side of the road, and it's the best taco you've ever had. Probably
some of the best Mexican food that most people know in San Diego is Las Cuatro Milpas, and that's basically right. They're only open always a line out the door. They're only open till like 2 in the afternoon or something like that. And then Tacos El Gordo down in Tijuana. Those places are.
Jib's on the bus on her way home.
Ah, nice. If that bus has AC, so help me God.
No, she's an open window girl.
Good for her.
She knows the deal, especially on a rainy day.
Oh, yeah. Although Saturday, probably not too crowded.
No, it's empty. Like, so I sent her a message. I was like, hey, take Grab home so you don't get your work wet because it's raining at home. And she's like, I didn't see it till I was on the bus.
I won't get wet on the bus. Well, I mean, she could walk off the bus and then.
So Jack in the Box I've never had Jack in the Box.
Really?
Yeah.
San Diego company. If you don't know,
I like it's what San Diego.
San Diego. Yeah.
I'm a White Castle fan.
Oh my God! I lived in St. Louis for like maybe 14 months. That White Castle is friggin' disgusting. A&W, however,
on another level,
dude. Now that is a cool little burger spot.
They used to have the drive-ins in New England.
Yes.
So Steve's like, I'm a junk food junkie, but can't stand Taco Bell. He can't stand Wendy's or Burger King. So I think I was just telling Jib the other day, Wendy's is like
pretty good,
damn good.
French fries, thick,
burgers,
big time,
square patty
up top,
boom.
Square patty, genius, right?
Brilliant.
I mean, come on,
brilliant. How much more do you think they can pack with the square? Like, how much more stable do you think their packing is with the square patty?
I mean, it's genius. It's like pallets full because it's frozen. Whatever. I do like the Whopper. I will say that is probably my favorite fast food burger.
So, we got a good recommendation from Mario. Beato, is it Beato? Is in Bangkok is a good German restaurant.
Do you know? Well, I'll Google it. What if they're only a
Soy
global
20
information network? Soy 20?
Yeah. Asok.
Soy 20 Asok.
Hey, we got Jay Marquez in the house. He caught us live. Hey, man, how you doing?
Hey, good to see you, buddy. Thanks a lot for your message this morning.
Glad you caught us. Best pastry I've ever had is de nata in Lisbon. Oh, my God. Yeah, Portuguese pastry. Yeah. Oh, God.
B-E-I.
Oh, sorry. B-E-I. Otto. O-T-T-O. Hey, Mariano, did you hear? We were talking on the last live stream about my friend who she married a German guy. And his name, I always thought his name was Guido.
Oh, yeah.
But I was like, oh, you moved to Germany and you married an Italian dude? And she was laughing at me. She's like, no, it's like pronounced Guido or something. It's like a classic, an old world German name.
You thought it was Italian.
Yeah, I thought he was Italian. And she was like making fun of me.
Oh, it's right across the street from Radisson Blue.
Nice.
What else is down here?
East San Jose has killer Mexican food, but I still love Taco Bell.
San Jose is okay.
Oh, fish tacos. Yeah, invented San Diego. Yeah, I love fish tacos.
Well, no, they weren't. I mean, I know what you mean by that because you think because of the marketing, basically. But no, it was actually, believe it or not, it was invented in Ensenada.
Medtex, he's agreeing with you. He's like, White Castle is horrible.
Oh, it's fucking disgusting. It's more onion than burger.
But that's what I like about it. So I used to get the fish ones, right? But
what?
They have the vegan burgers now, too.
For God's sake. Come on.
I love the slider. Five Guys. Yeah, so Five Guys is hard to argue against.
That's good stuff. That's good stuff.
I showed Jib a picture of a Five Guys burger, though, and she was like, what the fuck is that?
Meaning it's
like huge.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they have regular size, too.
Yeah, but she was like, yeah, but you don't show someone the regular size photo.
That's true, yeah.
That's like you take a dick pic and send it with a wide angle lens. No.
You know what's funny? I'm trying to think if I've ever done that.
Probably.
I think I started dating later than
so you were
not common.
Yes, but Snapchat back in the day was like all about the dick pic.
I never used Snapchat. Pretty much nor TikTok.
So Steve, man, I've got to argue here. I am not an in and out guy. Like they're okay. Like it doesn't. The people who think it's like insanely good are just strange to me.
So here's first of all, they don't have any. It's beef. They don't have freaking vegetarian meals there. So how
I used to eat meat, but so I had it when I ate meat.
Okay,
but then also like their fries are just.
No, see, here's the deal with the fries is that they're excellent if they're warm. They're warm for maybe 7 minutes.
Yeah.
After that, they're actually pretty lousy.
Yeah. Five Guys fries are always
Five Guys are good. Burger King not so great. McDonald's good. Wendy's fries. Wendy's fries. You get a thing of those and you dip it in the Wendy's chili. That's a game-changing event. Yeah, I liked Wendy's.
Wendy's chili, yeah.
Wendy's
and that's just old burgers.
Mm-hmm.
Day old burgers.
Yeah. But they're square. Little square patties, like dice. It's like you're gargling with dice.
But yeah, the chilies at Wendy's is good. The mashed potatoes.
I may head over to Bay Auto. Let's see what we got some pictures here.
How do you feel about Raising Cane's? I've never had Raising Cane's.
What is it? A burger place, Cody?
Yeah,
I've never heard of it.
In Bangkok? Where is it?
Stand by. Best burger place in Bangkok?
Is for me?
Yeah.
Prime.
Okay. What about oh fuck, I forgot the name of it. Arno. You like Arno?
No, they don't think they have a vegan burger, so I never.
Fair enough.
So now it's tough for me to judge.
CAIN. Raising Cane's chicken fingers.
Chicken fingers.
No results found. Wait, what?
Also, Mario says Guido is a popular name here.
But that's how you pronounce it?
Is it Guido? Am I saying it right, Mario?
Gui.
No, it's definitely not Guido.
Yeah, Ensenada, Carl says, yeah.
The Guido. Okay, yeah, Ensenada. Anyone ever been to El Segundo?
Yeah, sure, of course. You can't go to the airport without going to El Segundo.
I've always wanted to go to El Segundo, only because of the song. I left my wallet in El Segundo.
Okay.
Classic
Yeah.
Tribe Called Quest song.
Yeah.
A&W is legit.
Yes.
Yeah.
Big fan, dude.
You know what I love about A&W is like the uncarbonated root beer.
Oh, I don't know if I've ever had uncarbonated.
So if you get like the milkshake or the root beer
root beer float,
they just pour the syrup in and mix it.
Really?
Yeah, I think it's
I could have
if
sworn
it's
it was
not
bubbles.
uncarbonated, it's like almost no carbonation.
That was probably easily the best root beer float I've ever had in my life. A&W, and their burgers were fun too. I mean, it was right down the street from the station, so we just kind of
I love so White Castle's headquarters is in Columbus.
Oh, really? I didn't know.
Yeah,
Okay.
I drove past it when I was at the Columbus Science Museum for something.
It's huge in St. Louis. It's like an institution there.
I love it. It's shitty, but it's good in like that way. The steamed buns because they come off the grill. Yeah, something about it.
No, I tried it and I was like, you people. I mean, there's so much goddamn diabetes in friggin' the Midwest.
Yeah, the Midwest. No one's healthy in the Midwest.
Jesus, they're enormous. You know what? So here's what's funny. So we're in a store. This is even so back east, not in California. This doesn't happen a whole lot.
Yeah,
but back east, the mannequins are enormous because the average size, I guess, of a woman is like 10, 12, something like this. So Gracie walks into a store.
She's like, what the fuck?
She's like, and she was literally looking at people going, my God, these people, what's wrong with them? Are they all, she thought they all had fucking cancer or something like this. I mean, she's 40 kilos. And so is everybody in her neighborhood.
Yeah.
Like a tall girl means that they're 1 inch taller.
You said she's a little bit shorter than Jib, right?
She's probably a little bit shorter than Jib.
So, but her hair is twice as long.
A meter. It has to be at least a meter, or I'd throw her in the river.
That's the rule.
That's the rule. Yeah. Her daughter's almost at a meter too.
Has to be able to double as a leash.
So you know what's funny? So one time, I mean, it grows quickly, right?
Yeah.
But as you might guess,
you and I don't have that same experience.
I've never had this issue. It grows so quickly though. And I was like, oh, I love it. She's like, I gotta cut my hair. I said, no. And it grows. And finally, she came out of the bathroom one time. She goes, I have got to cut my hair because she's peeing on it. I mean, she's conscious of it. But she like moves it, you know.
There was a girl who I was when I was a PhD candidate. She was a PhD in not computer science, maybe like agro science or something from Myanmar. Her hair was almost to the back of her kneecaps, and I was like, "How do you comb it?" And then I'd be afraid to go to the bathroom. Like,
you should see Gracie like when we're in bed, right? When she goes to bed, like we'll be hanging out, you get settled, right, to sleep. So her last thing that she does is she takes her hair, throws it up over her head so it like is behind, because if you put it here and roll on it, it's like yanking so you gotta have she's got like a whole shelf.
So she doesn't tie it up before bed?
No.
So I had long hair right before we started doing the show. I'd grown my hair over quarantine really long. I had like a little half ponytail.
Man bun.
I only have half. I can't. The man bun's gonna be up top. Right? I don't have the real estate to go there. But
I had a pony, right?
Yeah. So, but here's the thing. Like,
bad news.
The mornings are hard, and plus my hair is super curly.
I love not having hair. It's fucking awesome, dude.
Now I'm cutting it once a week.
I walk by barbershops. I'm like, fucking suck it. Yeah, exactly.
I'm cutting it once a week. I've got to take my clippers
shaving
apart.
Clippers. Yeah.
I don't like to do the razor, but
love the razor. Love everything about it.
Because then it's a daily thing, right? For me.
Well, actually, even more so for me. Because if yours grows in, it's black.
Yeah.
Mine grows in gray.
So I have a little bit of gray, light brown.
Yes,
but I'm light brown.
How 42?
42. I'll be 42 in December.
42 in December.
Or as Jib put on the back of my phone, she's like, no. She's like, the second, because I turned, this is the thing. So 41, I turned 41 on December 30th,
exactly.
Right? January 1st, she's like, no. New calendar year, you're 42 now.
No, you're in your 42nd
like,
year.
No, that is not how it works.
Yes, absolutely. All right, so 42. I'm trying to think. I had a lot of fucking gray hair at 42.
I've got a couple.
I had a ton at 32.
I don't. It doesn't bother me.
No, sure, but
I know you used to dye yours.
No, yeah.
But to me, I always think like guys who dye their hair, it looks goofy because it never looks natural.
Here's what's interesting about change.
Yeah.
Is looking back like at my videos, and these guys that like go back and watch my old videos, they're so friggin' gracious. I really appreciate you guys because I look like a friggin' moron.
A few of the guys have commented on my old videos where I had the bigger beard.
Yeah, right, sure, yeah. But it's like I look back and I'm like, oh my God, like what was I thinking? And because again, at the end of the day, I went from having hair and having a ponytail to bald.
Yeah,
it was a big delta, and they're like,
but that's the appropriate delta.
Correct. Yeah. But so many people are like, oh, just go for it. You can always grow it back. I'm like, no, you're delusional. I will not be able to grow my hair back. Love being bald. Should have done it years ago.
So Tokn says, first I want Mariano likes the animal style, which is good.
What does that mean?
They cook it on the grill. Bun? No, that's protein style. Animal style is where they cook it with the mustard and like the sauce.
Okay.
Yeah. And then Tokn says, as a SoCal guy, you have to know Tommy's chili cheeseburgers and chili cheese fries. So he's the SoCal guy. I am not. I lived in Monterey.
You also need to know Roscoe's. And if you know that, what do you get at Roscoe's?
Oh, do you know chicken and waffles,
right?
Yeah,
absolutely. Yeah.
But that's a universe. Everyone just knows that. So Steve, Wingstop's legit. MedTech, I was banned from Taco Bell for 6 months because I repurposed the employee's car for the parking lot that sucked because I like Taco Bell.
Repossessed, yeah.
Oh, repossessed employee's car. Oh. yeah. No, that's no good. But hopefully there was another one nearby. Tokn Nomad he also left his wallet in El Segundo. He gets it. Oh, so here it is Guido.
Oh, okay.
How you say it?
Nice. All right.
And I got Carl. Really, I'm just StreamYard with this chat interface I'm not feeling it.
Yeah, like I said to you when you started, Tim, like, man, they haven't done any upgrades and or improvements in a while.
I think the last one was changing the audio, the echo reduction versus audio.
That was an improvement. I think the biggest change was, hey, guess what? We can now stream in 1080. Fucking break.
Who cares?
Yeah.
70s White Castles was smoking Satan salad.
I can see that. Yeah,
the devil's lettuce. Tommy's is disgusting. Us LA boys call it the Podmine Tommy's for obvious reasons. Off the 405. Where I lived in LB, where you lived in a Ladyboy?
Long Beach.
Oh, Tommy's every weekend after partying.
Mm-hmm. Long Beach is it's got about one nice street. What's Carl say?
Carl said had to have designed it to look that way. What's he talking about?
Crossing his legs? Maybe.
Tommy Burger, that's the bumhole loosened.
What does he call it?
The bumhole
loosened. Jesus, nice.
But then he follows it up with "but so good."
I will tell you the best hamburger I probably have ever had in Southern California. I don't believe it was a chain, but it was a place called Wimpy's, and you know the whole "I'll pay you for another hamburger," right? The big Popeyes. But man, they had these whole wheat buns. The burgers were huge. Actually, Islands. You guys from Southern California.
He's talking about Del Taco.
Del Taco is gross.
I like Del Taco. But I came from New England, right? Like the first time you went to Del
Taco. So did I.
You still thought it was gross?
Yeah, it's fucking disgusting. I remember we used to think we were going for Mexican food when we would go to El Torito in friggin' New England. I'm like, you people are so lame.
Is the San Fernando Valley, is that Porn Valley?
Not really anymore.
Well, not anymore, but pre.
Yeah. So back in
OSHA.
What was the OSHA? What was the Burt Reynolds movie?
Smoking the Bandit.
Dirk Diggler.
Oh, Studio 54.
No.
Yeah, Studio 54.
No. When he was
Boogie Nights.
Boogie Nights, yeah. So So the short answer is it used to be, but that's also like where they kind of just like shot movies. Now it's Florida.
Yeah, Miami, right? Because
anywhere in Florida.
Because California,
you don't have to wear
OSHA passed the law saying you have to wear it's protective gear.
Well, I don't know if it's OSHA, but maybe
OSHA ruins everything.
Well, in California we have Cal OSHA.
So it's Cal OSHA that it's the whole condom porn thing weird, right? It's I don't know, mental block. Like, why would I watch porn with a condom? Makes no sense. It's supposed to be fantasy. No one's fantasizing about a condom.
Think when that was that like 10 years ago? Maybe
less
20.
than 10 years ago.
Is it less than 10 years
ago?
Yeah. Santa is enormous.
Chin chins. What's that?
More chins than Chinatown?
Maybe. Is it a restaurant? I guess?
I think I've heard chin chins. Yeah.
I have hair. So Tim said I have hair halfway down my back and growing it longer yet.
Nice, dude. Good for you.
Hair farmer, also 54. So yeah, Tim, I tried growing mine up, but obviously I've got poor fertilization up top here, and it just my hair was falling out all over the place, so I'd find these curly hairs everywhere.
Yeah, that's not attractive.
At night, because my hair's so curly, I'd wake up the next day, and like I'd go to bed, I wake up, my hair's just everywhere, and I gotta brush it, and it's taking too much time.
Yeah,
so
big time.
I had the clippers. I went in and
boom.
I gotta take mine apart today and clean them and oil them.
I can totally relate to that, but thank God our ladies don't do that. They don't have that attitude.
No,
because if Gracie.
Still, again, how much time does it take her in the morning?
Not long. She just washes it. I mean, it's not like she's just a hairdryer.
Oh, she does or does not?
Does not.
Wow, really?
Towel.
So Jib will sit in front of the fan. We have those Dyson fans downstairs. Yeah. She'll sit in front of that and like shake it out. Then she'll blow dry it and brush it after a shower.
Yeah, no, Gracie doesn't get into that. I mean, it's just straight black hair.
And again, the other thing that's nice about not having hair is that instantly dry.
Oh, big time.
That's the same reason I either shave my body hair or wax.
I don't have a lot. Dude, I mean, I was thinking about that the other day.
Game changer though. You like even when you sweat, instantly dry.
Yeah, I actually kind of like sweating.
Yeah, but don't you like being dry afterwards too?
I actually like the sweat.
So I like
because I don't smell.
I like to be. That's the funny thing. When I sweat, I don't either.
Yeah, crazy, right?
Yeah.
Thank God. I mean, it's not like you can do something to make that happen.
When I take my clothes off afterwards, fucking horrible.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So
you get the scent in the cloth.
Yeah. So Jib will say like, if I sweat, like I don't really smell
while you're walking around.
Yeah.
Thank God.
She's like, when I throw my clothes in the hamper, like after they funk up,
smells like you've been in an Indian restaurant.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So
no judgment.
Not great.
I mean,
everyone's saying all these guys are Cali guys.
Where are you guys from?
So you got some NorCal guys. A lot of these guys from the Valley, Long Beach. Tokn did 2 years in Long Beach for school, but he's a NorCal guy.
Long Beach State? That's cool. It's cool school. I'm not sure where else you went there.
Guys, I was telling Mike the other day, he's got to watch Sons of Anarchy. It's on Netflix.
It's on, I got it on my thing. What do you call that?
Queue or
list? Or... my awesome
It used to be the queue, right? And then they changed it. Sway in BKK has awesome rings. Really, Cody? Huh. Sway. So my buddy used to own Ash Kickers, which is
they used to be a sponsor.
Yeah, so they closed.
Oh, completely.
Yeah, so they're done. They're only doing B2B stuff now, which I think was the good play because they were smoking meats for a lot of restaurants.
Okay, yeah, that can be tough.
And their rent was insane, like $250,000 baht a month, and they were down there on Ekamai Soy 12.
Okay,
so
not free,
but also not a super easy spot to get to. Right?
12.
Ekamai Soy 12.
Oh, okay, got it. So you're in. Yeah.
So
yeah, I mean, Ekamai died. Well,
they used to smoke their wings and then fry them. And Jib and her daughter loved the wings there. Said the best wings they've ever had.
Yeah.
So they would smoke them for like 12 hours, then take them out and then fry them. And Jib said just the flavor was insane.
Air fry them?
Not air fry.
See,
Colin was like the master with like the recipes, like on timing and like temperatures.
So this is still what he's doing full time. It's just that there's the front doors aren't open.
He's got his Mexican spot, Quemada Taqueria.
How come we didn't go to that? How come we went to freaking Cali Mex? It was good. Cali Mex was good, but
he wasn't open at the time. And
that's right. That's a while ago.
There's no seating at his restaurant. It's all takeaway.
We would have gotten slightly wet that night.
We would have gotten slightly wet that night.
It was pouring when we got out of
He makes his tortillas like to order.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Good for him. He's got like a press.
Yeah.
And then nice
Cooks
work.
him on the flat top.
Dude, is he Mexican?
No, he lived in Mexico for years.
Clearly. So. I'm like, you got to be inundated to be able to,
And then I brought back Jib some of the, last time I picked up food there, the barbacoa, I think it's called. and with like an egg on top, and she was like, "Oh, this is so good."
Yeah, that Mexican food we had was good, but I mean, our bill was like 2,000 baht. It's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, but that's again, we're that place, Calimex. I like it, but yeah, you're paying for like location there.
Yeah.
Whereas with Colin, like we might drop like 300 each for like.
Oh, geez. I mean, my friggin'
like a taco set
quesadilla was like 200 baht.
Yeah.
Maybe no, it was like 300, I think.
Maybe. Yeah, I think I got the nachos and some burritos, like 300 each.
Yeah, a little steep.
Yeah, but it is for Western food. That's what you.
Yeah, no, I get it. Yeah.
Sea slub, what's that? Sea slub.
California State University, Long Beach. So basically, Long Beach State.
Okay. Mike, I love VCE user group.
Oh, Joe, I love you. That was one of the best runs ever.
Fat Burger, is that still around? So yeah, that's a Texas chain, right?
Really?
Yeah.
No, I didn't. Okay, I didn't know it was from there, but yeah, they were good.
There's a place in Bangkok that calls themselves Fat Burger now, but it's not Fat Burger, so eventually they'll get sued.
I think there's one in Pattaya in that like new mall.
But it's not like a real Fat Burger, right?
I mean, it's hard to tell, right?
Best burger I had in the U.S. was El Paso at a place called Charcoal Driver Inn. So good.
Yeah, so the one-offs, those are usually the best, yeah.
There's on the First We Feast YouTube channel, there's a guy who does a show called The Burger Scholar.
Okay.
So he wrote a book about burgers,
really?
Regional burgers from America.
Good man.
And so he like just sets up a griddle in his house, and he like, because it's pandemic times, I'm sure it's like his wife filming him on like a camera.
Yeah.
And he just makes different burgers, and he made the Hawaiian teriyaki burger the other day. Well, a few months ago I watched that episode, but like the butter burger from Wisconsin, or the
butter, like you put a lot of butter in it.
Dude, they put like 3 tablespoons of butter on the bun, and then put the bun on top of the. It's stupid.
Yeah, it's kind of.
And then he did the Malaysian egg burger.
Okay.
Where
I like egg on my burger.
No, they make like a egg. You know how they fan it out on the grill, and they wrap the burger in that egg.
Ah, okay.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, he does all types. If you guys know First We Feast, it's the channel that has hot ones, but the Burger Scholar is a great show on there.
Nice.
If you're like, I don't even eat burgers, and Jib's like, she's like, I get so mad because like you don't eat this meat, but then you watch all these shows where they just make meat stuff. I'm so pissed. But it's like the interesting storytelling around how he makes the story of the burger, how they make it. It's just good content. 2 million live in the San Fernando Valley. 2 million porn stars? Nice. We have Roscoe's in Oakland. Really? In Oakland?
There's like probably, as far as I know, in LA, there's the one, of course, like kind of, I mean, last time I was in Beverly Hills, we went there. Actually, you want to know what's funny? Last time I went to friggin' Roscoe's, we were having parties at the Playboy Mansion.
Really?
Yeah, that's not cheap to rent.
I heard it's a shitty mansion though, the Playboy Mansion. Other than the outside, I heard the landscaping's dope, but the inside shit.
Landscaping's good. It needs work for sure. It was getting kind of run down. The grotto was actually in pretty decent shape.
Yeah, that's part of the landscaping, right?
Yeah, basically. Yeah. I mean, it's a giant pool / hot tub, right?
/ flex room.
And yeah, but there's a shitload of chlorine in that thing. But
have to be, right?
But yeah, they got these outdoor bathrooms. Like in there, in other words, there's bathrooms. You're not peeing outdoors, but then those always clog up. But what's funny is you go for a tour, and there's barracks.
Really?
Where the girls live, where the bunnies live, and it's like bunk beds.
Really?
So if you think they're all like sleeping on this giant heart-shaped bed with you, no.
That's just number one.
No, absolutely not.
So I can imagine going to the grotto and be like, well, they add so much chlorine. Is that why the water's so thick?
I will tell you that, I mean, I'm glad I did it. I swam in the grotto, right? But it was very weird because the way that I would judge them is I would say probably, I mean, close to 75% of the girls are freaking drop dead gorgeous.
Of course.
But what's funny is that in my experience in Southern California, when I would interface usually with really, really beautiful girls, they were kind of annoying. These girls were ridiculously cool.
Is that because that's their job or
no? I mean, because I would like talk to them afterwards.
Yeah.
And I would be like, okay, like there was a guy standing next to me who it literally had 2% body fat.
Yeah.
I mean, just absolutely gorgeous, an Adonis, right? Yeah. And she like says to me, she's like, well, when are you coming back up here? I'm like, you're like at 17, right?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, on a scale of 1 to 10.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't know, maybe this weekend or something. She goes, we should totally go hang out. And maybe it's because, I mean, she's in this. Well, the other thing is, too, I was a life coach. And sadly, a lot of the girls are, they're not real.
In need of life coaching.
And I think that they wanted some like sort of non-traditional, they didn't want it like a psychologist or whatever. Who knows? One of the girls that I met, she was actually, she was on, oh God, what was it? Girls Next Door, I think it's called. Girls, it was whatever the pseudo reality TV show was. But I'll never forget this. We're hanging there and I walk by. She goes, "Oh, Mike's, come on over." So I go over and, of course, she's in like, when you're in like at a hotel and you're at a pool and like the people that are underneath the tents. Yeah. It's like bottle service.
They call
cabanas, right? Yeah. So it's like $10,000 an hour. Anyway, so she brings me over. She goes, "Oh my God, you have to meet my mom." Now her mom is like, as if I were to meet some girl's mom who lives in St. Louis, who grew up at the Ford plant, who's a lovely lady, but not a Playboy model. Yeah. And she was so cool.
I mean, clearly a genetic delta.
It was amazing. But to have her mom there at the friggin' mansion, I was just like, wow.
So what's the deal with the girls living in the bunk beds? Are they just there like as full-time models? Are they freelancing? What's the
freelancing like? What do you mean? Like models?
Like
they're not. I'll tell you what, dude.
Like, is it a pay-to-play arrangement?
No, it isn't. There is these girls. Okay, they love Hef. Yeah. He treats them so well. It is ridiculous. Really, he's incredibly respectful. He's he's dead, but he was. And but he's pretty quiet actually in about the last 20 to 30 before he died. Yeah. But they adore him. I mean, it was so interesting because guys would be like, "Oh yeah, he's just you're blowing him or whatever." She's like, "We don't have sex with him. Yeah. He's like an idiot. The guy's 70 something." I mean,
well, I don't know. It was that girl who wrote the book said he would pop a few Viagra.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
They would all jump on for a turn.
No. Come on. He was a really interesting guy. His daughter was the one that basically ran the business. So
she runs the publishing empire now.
But she was running everything too. And then, but it's not the Playboy Mansion anymore. I mean, they sold everything.
Well, I think they still call it that.
No, they absolutely did. So the guy next door bought it.
Oh, I thought an event company bought it.
No, so the guy next door bought it and said, "Okay, no more parties at this place." Yeah. And he is adamant. We will not refer to this as the Playboy Mansion ever again. Wow, it is all. Yeah,
I thought an event company bought it.
No, so we used to do events up there, and what was funny, I'm trying to think, and we got a pretty good deal because we were a 501c3.
Yeah,
I think it was $189,000 for renting it for one night.
89,000.
189,000.
189,000.
Yeah, but see, the thing is that's to have a party on a Saturday night. Now, to have a party on a Saturday night, that basically means you're chewing up all of Saturday and all of Sunday. Right. So I mean, I get it. And again, it's the Playboy Mansion. So, tickets we would charge $2,100. And a lot of guys would just we call them one-timers. Yeah. They just want to go. They want to say they've been there. Yeah. They want to swim in the grotto. They want to meet, and yeah.
He was talking about a place called Chili Don's, downtown Long Beach. Open at 6 a.m. Oh,
what is considered downtown?
Get a change for the bus back to the Navy base.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Full of winos for Blood Bank to open. No, so there was a place in Ohio called Skyline Chili that was really popular. It's a Midwest thing. And then we had a place in Cleveland called Local Hero or Mr. Hero, which was basically like a localized version of Subway.
Oh, okay. Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Well, we used to have tons of those just Subway places, like mom and pop places in New England, right?
Yeah. Oh, you never ate at a Subway in New England. You ate it like Pawtucket House of Pizza, get their grinder.
And eat it. Exactly. Yeah. It was not a Subway sandwich.
It's a grinder.
It was a fucking grinder, buddy.
Yeah. Listen here, Mikey.
You got to park there, Mikey. You get yourself a fucking grinder.
Two of them. Two grinders, Mikey.
Give me 2 grinders.
And get a Coke.
Come on.
Come on. Get one of their fries, too. Remember the spinach pie back in New England?
Just meet me up, Duncan.
Yeah.
Just meet me up, Duncan.
We're going to the places just past the second Duncan.
I loved it. It would be like, "Hey, how's how you do? You take a left where the old schoolhouse used to be, Bobby."
Yeah, so we got a Joe P says, Mike, I like the shirt. Love the big D shirt. Boom.
Dude,
you mean the Joe
so
P shirt?
strange. Absolutely.
I'm Joe P for Halloween.
I thought about going that way. It's actually not that cold in here. I would like it warmer, of course.
So I'm pretty comfortable. It's not bad. It's getting the humidity out.
Yes, I don't mind humidity. So I moved here.
Well, I don't want to run the equipment. I hate humidity, but I don't want to run the equipment with humidity.
I buy equipment that will run in humidity. Otherwise, I throw it away.
Yeah, here we go. Mariano comes to a Ramley burger over in Kale. Yeah, so that's the burger. If you check out the Burger Scholar, Mariano, that's the one he was making. I've seen them make this. This is like street food. You know, he throws it down. Oh, we got Tim in the chat. 2 million porn stars. Even like me might have a chance. So I remember this is going back 20 years. One of my friends went on a porn vacation in Mexico.
Okay.
And it was
20 years ago.
Stupid expensive.
2000.
At the time. I think he paid like $2,500 just for the week.
Okay.
And there was all these porn stars there. And you basically, you went down, you had to fly in early, get like a blood test.
Yeah.
And you could go in and just fuck away. And it was like, I want to say there was like 20 or 30 porn star chicks there, but there's only like one or two you'd ever heard of.
Yeah.
They roll in for like
they get
a
paid
day
extra. Yeah.
And then you got to pay on top of that. But like all these other like kind of, I don't want to call them, we'll call them unknown porn stars.
Yeah, pretty much.
Or new to the industry. They would do this party and you could just basically bone whenever and be like, hey, let's go. Yeah.
There's this place called Hedonism.
Yeah.
If you've never heard of that.
In Jamaica, right?
Yeah. And very easy to get to from like Lauderdale and that sort of thing. And I got buddies that one of them owned half of it. And
they sell shots of penicillin there, right? There's a girl who walks around like a penicillin thing.
She doesn't administer it like from her hip.
Oh, but that's what my buddy told me. Like, she has a tray.
No,
because he went.
Come on.
And
well, maybe at this place in Mexico, but
no, I'm talking about hedonism.
He went to hedonism.
Yeah, different buddy.
Okay.
My buddy who did the thing in
recently, my buddy over the last 20 years.
Yeah, well, like 15 years ago.
Okay.
My buddy who did the thing in Mexico ended up getting herpes.
Yeah, that makes sense. It was freaking Mexico.
I was like, what do you think was gonna happen, dude?
Hedonism. I mean, it's well, look, Jamaica is like it's a total slum with a shitload of great resorts in it.
Yeah.
And the minute you get off the property of the resort, it's like I love Jamaica, man. I absolutely hot, humid.
But yeah, I heard my friend said hedonism was a good time, but it's basically just people go there to fuck. But he said it's like a 4-to-1 guy to chick ratio when you're there.
Okay, well. Yeah,
that's when he went.
Yeah. They purposely don't design it that way.
Yeah, but no, he said like as far as like people who were there on vacation, like, that's what it was like when he was there.
Yeah.
But when my friend who went to the whole thing in Mexico, he got herpes from like just fucking some porn star chick, or she got it from someone. Then he was double dipping.
Yeah, that's crazy insane.
Yeah, I was like, he's like, oh, I banged like 40 girls in like 1 week. I was like, yeah, but you got herpes, and he's like, well, it was worth it. I was like, yeah,
false.
I was like, that doesn't go away.
Yeah, I mean, you know what, dude? I got to tell you, talk about I say that I'm the luckiest guy in the world. There's a number of reasons for that, not the least of which is the fact that the behavior that I used to engage in, the fact that I have 0 STDs, let alone HIV.
Yeah, super lucky.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I definitely dodged some bullets. I dodged some bullets. So Token says, I've only been once in Vegas, but Shake Shack was freaking awesome. Shake Shack does the smash burger, which I think is on the flat griddle. That's probably the best way to do a burger. Caesar Sportsbook pounding double vodka, so my judgment may have been skewed.
Dude, I gotta tell you, I hate Vegas so much.
So we got Maganj in the chat. Hey Greg, thanks for coming by. He's just joining now, but he wants to know, have you ever been to Krabby? You
know what's funny? You want to hear a story?
Yeah.
So about 2 weeks ago,
2 weeks,
I decide I'm going to go down to Krabby.
Just like that.
Just like that. I mean, no plans. Never talked about it before.
Never.
No.
I never. We're friends. We talk all the time. I've never even heard you mention this.
I think I may have mentioned it like briefly, just in passing. It's certainly not on the podcast. I wouldn't want to.
I don't remember it.
No, but so anyway, so I go down to Krabby.
Yeah.
I was there for like 5 days, dude.
How do I not know this?
Well, here's what was crazy.
Recently?
Here's the thing. I think that if I ever go back down there, we could probably do an entire live stream with me down there and you up here.
Really?
No, I mean, the technology, I'm thinking by now. Now, when I was down there recently, a little touch and go.
They had internet?
Little dicey. But I mean, right now, dude, I'm thinking if I go back.
Would you go back?
It's funny, I would go back. But you know where I wouldn't go in Krabby?
Where?
Wherever there's a freaking mosque. or loudspeaker. I would drive around and I'd be like, oh my God, all of these they have just absolutely blanketed this place with safety in case there's ever another friggin' typhoon.
Not the case.
Or soon. No. The only loudspeakers I want to see are the ones that are on the purpose-built metal structures with like a crow's nest up top, tons of lighting, 2 feeds of electricity, just redundancy right on the water.
If you start hearing people chant, chop down the tall trees from the loudspeakers, take cover.
Dude, it was so annoying. So I hate that whole thing. But there were beaches in Krabi that great walking beaches.
Yeah.
I had several gratitude attacks down there.
I can imagine. Do you go into gratitude arrest?
Well, off camera.
It's very possible. Very possible that I can see that happening.
No, teared up, dude.
Do you see the Chris retired working for you posted his video from Kasamui recently? Yesterday. Posted yesterday.
I haven't watched his videos in a while.
This motherfucker making me cry while I'm watching YouTube videos.
What did he say?
20,000 baht. He goes and buys food supplies for this organization that runs a cabinet for locals. They can just come by and get what they need. So he got his 20,000 baht payout from YouTube. And he goes and buys 20,000 baht worth of food with a local organization.
Amazing.
And talking to like the guy, talking about like how people haven't been able to work.
Oh, they got nothing going on.
So they're able to come there and like grab a little bag of rice, grab some vegetables, take what they need. I was like, I got something in my eye with this video.
Oh, it's good.
What are you doing to me, Chris?
Dude, absolutely. All day long.
What a great awesome videos. 2 great channel.
Yeah, I mean, he's just a wonderful guy. And then the other thing too about the ties that I will say, I've seen these. I mean, it's like cabinets full of food,
just open,
and they come by. They take exactly what they need. They don't hoard shitloads of friggin' toilet paper and beat people up at Costco or Walmart.
You want to know why? Bum guns
up top,
my man.
I'm trying to think how often I change up my toilet paper.
We bought a pack of toilet paper
maybe a month.
Like when it was when people in the US were going crazy. So it was like we were down to like a couple rolls. I'm like,
I'm like 6-pack.
Jib, like I'm afraid all the Americans are gonna freak out and start buying toilet paper.
I hear you.
So let's just buy 1 pack, like a big pack.
12-pack then.
No,
Big C.
No, like the 30 pack.
Oh, Jesus Christ, dude.
Or what, like the big one that you get from Big C. I don't know how many rolls it is.
Fair enough.
But I was like, let's buy 1 and we should be good. And she's
2-year supply.
She's like, I don't think Thai people are going to go crazy. I'm like, I'm worried about the Americans like freaking out and buying toilet paper because everyone in America is buying it.
Right.
So we did. We still have it. That was January.
Dude, I bought one that's only got like 6 or 7 rolls in it. And I just used up the last one.
Corky and Lenny's. And I don't think I ever went there, Steve.
Corky.
Huh. I don't think I've ever heard of it.
I'm thinking maybe I'll go back down to Krabi.
You really think?
I don't know where I want to go next.
Koh Phangan before you went to?
I might go Koh Phangan. Yeah, I'll actually probably go back there instead. I like Surat.
Who makes the best chili? Answer is me.
Oh, there you go. We're going to give him an up top.
Boom.
Absolutely. Bring it.
Homemade. Damn right. Yeah, the Joy Beach looked really nice, actually.
It was awesome.
So you had a private beach, Joy Beach. Coffee made just for you. Like, taste it. You need more milk? More.
No one has. Gracie says that to me, but nobody. My mom says that to me.
She's mixing it as she brings it over to you. She's like, "Hey, try."
Yeah, I'm like, what? And here's and she walks. I mean, if I was in the parking lot, she would have freaking walked out to my motorbike.
Yeah, the funny thing was, when you went back on camera, after that, you're like, "It's a bit strong now."
It was, and I was sitting there.
She double clicked on some coffee, did she?
I mean, because I think all she basically heard is the word "more." And so she's like, okay, I'm just going to add.
Yeah, Joe, but you got strong coffee on a private beach with that view. Gratitude.
Dude, I honestly, I think the best way I was watching back some of the video and perfect. There was because I nailed it, dude. I mean, this stuff comes at I don't make this, prep it. When I have what I want and it matches what I need. Yeah. That is perfect.
Here's the other thing. I mean, how much did that coffee cost you?
60 baht, maybe. I don't even know.
60 baht to sit
free.
On a private beach. Like you can't even get a cup of coffee in a shitty Starbucks in a mall for 60 baht.
It would have cost me probably 3 times that just to park my motorbike in the dirt lot in the United States before I even entered the establishment.
No paying for parking in Thailand.
Here's the other thing that I love. If I had walked up there and said, you know what, I'm just not. Can I just use your bathroom?
Yeah, sure.
Of course.
Why not?
She wouldn't be like, oh, you patrons only.
Yeah.
Whatever. She's like, well, no, of course.
I love that all the signs were in English.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so
you clearly know who her customers are. So she was white face, super excited.
Yes. But I'll tell you what I thought about was the fact that if that's the case, she's got 0 customers right now, dude. And so
I love the way you found it was a random sign that said beach with an arrow.
Let me tell you something. Oh my God. That's what I was saying earlier today. So earlier today I came over, we were talking. I'm like, I gotta rent a car. I want to rent a car and not necessarily just have a destination. I mean, along the way. Yeah. Because every time I see a sign that says that, boom. Compagnon. Yeah. Did I say it right?
Close.
Okay. KP.
Jib will be here soon. She'll come up
I don't even need this.
She'll come up and do a Thai lesson.
Perfect pronunciation. Weirdo.
Benja will come back right as Jib arrives.
You know what, Benja, give me some slack. But same thing, Compagnon. Just driving down, boom, left.
Yeah. Well, pretty much anywhere you take a turn on Compagnon, you're at beach, right?
Yeah, which is pretty nice. Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I was just that looked dope. I mean, the one with the sign, Jib was like, oh, if it was just a little bit more, a little bit less light, she could have read that whole sign. Not last video, the video before.
Really?
Yeah. So it was just.
I thought it was really worn off.
No, but the way when it was filmed, it looked like it was blown out a little.
Okay, so wait. So you told me that it was like it
says ancient. This is an ancient site protected by the government or something like that.
So it's not like a burial site or anything like that.
No, it's just like an old something about it. Like there must be fossils or something like that in that area.
Yeah, there are.
Make it, maybe shrieker worms or whatever. Shriekers. The mother worm.
I could have sworn I saw a bear there.
Was he rocking the Gatling gun?
No, but he was blocking my view of this girl with really tight green shorts with a bow and arrow.
Going out shooting backwards.
Yeah, so I was kind of pissed off. I was like, hey, Gatling. Yeah,
get out of the way. I'm not trying to look at you, man.
Yeah, I don't need you in my life right now.
I've seen enough Jack guys.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, even Tim, he's like, Retired Work For You, great channel. Guys, if you have not subscribed to Chris at Retired Working For You, you want some really dope content on Thailand, check him out.
His production quality is amazing.
Yeah, and he's again, he's an industry guy.
Yeah.
He's going out there. Great channel. Can one of you guys who's a mod throw a link in the chat for us? I would appreciate that.
What's he at right now?
He's going to be over 40
easily. He thinks he's going to hit. One of the things he's like, hey, when do you guys think I'm going to do 100?
Hey Jay, Red Robin, I absolutely agree. I think
you think it's good
for if you want to just sit down and chill and eat.
It's better than Denny's for sure.
And unlimited fries.
Oh, I didn't know they had unlimited fries. I forgot.
They got a vegan burger. It's pretty good. Cody, bum guns are the top 5 things I miss about time. Dude, bum gun is a world changer.
Yeah. And plus, here's the other thing about you use it and you're going, wait, I came from a civilized country.
Yeah, and we rub shit paper on our ass to clean it. But
what the fuck, dude?
So if you get a bum gun with good pressure, game change.
You know what?
I feel like I'm power washing my cheeks.
I think here's the reason I don't use a whole lot of toilet paper. Is that when I get up, I don't have any hair. So I mean,
I've got hair there.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Okay, so see, with me, I get up and I'm just like, now that I think about it, there are times where I'm just like, just put my shorts back on.
When I get it waxed.
Yeah.
So when I get the wax,
you like that?
They go deep on the crack.
Yeah.
They get the taint, the butt cheek, the crack.
No paper that week. You just hose it off.
I might dab a little bit just to make sure, but 2 sheets.
No, and it's freaking water.
It's water, yeah.
It's gonna dry in 15 seconds, dude.
Five Guys Five Guys is a legit burger spot, no doubt.
I wonder how many of those are.
So
he's only got 36,000.
How is that possible? He was at 34 last week. Something's wrong.
He was doing 1,000 a week, I thought.
There's a vlogger in Samui called News from the Shoes.
Okay.
She's doing a food bank fundraiser. If you want to donate or encourage people to donate. Yeah, guys, anyone who's doing food bank donation. Yeah. I don't know that channel, but if you're saying it's legit, guys, go check it out. We'll check it out as well. Would love, again, if you want to help local people, if you can, obviously you got to focus on your location too, but it's so good to be able to do that. So Joe's asking any news on the hilltop. So I'm waiting for photos back. Again, I've got awesome emails from Hugh. Hugh is our technical advisor on this now.
Yeah, no,
straight up.
He's the GC.
Yeah, and so I'm waiting for photos back. The teacher will send next time she's out of the hill tribe, but I've got photos of I will get photos of the panels, directions, all that. She's not in communication right now because no service. But last time she said only 2 of the panels work and not well. So there's 6 panels, 2 work.
Okay.
And then again, they're just charging a lead acid car battery they dragged up there. So again, we'll get some more details on that in the coming weeks, but we are going to plan that for December.
Let me also touch on something too. So far you guys were trustworthy, which I appreciate. And we were using my PayPal account, and that was it. So I've turned that off, and I've since moved all the money over into Jib's account.
Yeah.
Because of a couple of reasons. Not the least of which is the PayPal account. While it's not common, it can happen. You can wait basically 5 months and 30 days, then still ask for your money back, and PayPal will refund it and give it to the person, whether you have money in your PayPal account or not. And so, but additionally, I really wanted us to get away from, using the Mike account basically for the money. So anyway, someone did request a refund, which is totally fine. And so if you guys remember on a video, or if you're just recently looking back and we were talking about 50-something thousand baht, we had, what did I move over? 43? Anyway, 10,000 baht less than the 50-ish that we talked about. So it's like 41, 43, something like that. Because I think we were at 41, and then our buddy gave us another 1,500. And so that was awesome. And so,
Rockstar.
So anyway, but to that point is that if you go to paypal.me/Bangkok Strange, it does not exist any longer.
Shut it off.
Yeah. So even if you had the full URL of what it used to be, please don't give me any more money.
We're going to stop it.
We're going to stop. We have the amount of money that we need right now to be able to be successful, I think, with what we want to do. We don't want to boil the ocean. And another thing that we really need to do up there is just basically go do a friggin' site survey.
Yeah, figure out for the next phase, but also when we start to raise money again for this, we'll do it through a GoFundMe or something similar. One for transparency and one for just this peace of mind for everyone involved.
Yeah, I think it also will allow us to be like, hey, look, you may not want to donate to people's comfort or whatever, but you really believe in education and electricity. So that way you can give money just to the solar panels or just to the schoolhouse or just to the whatever, you're like, okay, well, we don't need to make them a Western toilet. They just need to use, okay, fine. Awesome.
Yeah, we're not trying to change individual quality of life up there. We've talked about this. We're trying to improve education, which will long-term change quality of life for people.
So there's an infrastructure necessary, a minminimum amount to be able to do that. But it's not like we're going to put our own freaking cell tower in.
Maybe eventually.
Well, that would be.
I mean, if we're talking about 10 kilometers of range, we could figure something out.
We could figure something out.
But again, we're talking elevation. Which
for the money,
challenge,
the ROI of other things, I would submit would be a little bit better.
We'll get there. So have you guys ever tried Carl's Jr. and BKK? I've seen it. I've never tried it.
You've never been to Carl's Jr.? Oh, see, that's a big deal in California.
I don't know if they have anything vegan or not.
It's as frequent as Burger King in Southern California.
It's an all-time favorite of mine. They left Saigon last year. I'm curious how BKK was. There's one in Nana.
What, BKK?
No, there's a Carl's Jr.
Oh, yeah, that's the one I've been to.
And there's another one somewhere, maybe Ekamai.
I've been to the one in Mega.
Oh, yeah, there's one in Mega,
They have pork burgers like a lot of these places.
Yeah.
Customer service is good.
Of course. I mean,
Carl Archer. Gotta love him.
I saw this yesterday at Dana So Proud of Malaysia. I'm not on the thing. I can't click. I'll have to check it out.
He's not what?
I can't click on it, so
that does not piss you off.
Yeah.
You know how easy that is?
StreamYard.
Jesus Christ.
Get to it. Oh yeah, so Cody's got the retired working for you thing up here. Thank you, Cody.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, appreciate it. Mario, I'll check this link out after. I appreciate you tagging me in it. I'll go back to the chat. Fat Burger and Fuddruckers are the most underrated.
I completely forgot about Fuddruckers. Have you?
I've never tried Fuddruckers.
Is that just a California thing, guys? I can't remember where it is. I certainly don't recall it being back home.
Is Fat Burger where Mia Khalifa used to work?
Oh, geez, I don't know. Maybe.
So I think she got recruited by a porn producer out of I think it was she worked at some burger place. It might have been Fat Burger.
Yeah.
But yeah, good find.
A lot of that happened. I mean, you got to remember the L.A. I mean,
no, she was in Texas.
Really?
Yeah, she got recruited. She was living in Texas or something. Got recruited to be a porn star.
You bring up that name like it's just. I mean, I honestly, I don't know if I've ever heard it or seen it.
Mia Khalifa.
Yeah,
I'm sure you've seen her.
I think when I think Mia, I think of this lady boy that I know.
She's a sportcaster now.
Hold on.
Mia Khalifa.
We're actually texting each other right now on TikTok, just so you know.
There's the first thing that comes up is an image of her in a hijab because she famously did like a hijab porn thing. Yeah, I'm sure you've seen her somewhere. So I read something recently that she only made like
her boobs are so big. I mean, it looks hilarious.
It's ridiculous.
It looks ridiculous.
She's cute though. She got like that nerdy thing. But I read that she only made like $8,000 or something from doing porn.
So they do not. I'll tell you, with the girls, the Playboy Mansion girls, not much money. That's the other thing too, is that they live there and they have like other jobs.
Really?
They do a lot of modeling, as you might guess.
Yeah.
But I mean, you got to remember, I mean, they're famous because they're in a magazine 1 month.
Yeah.
I mean, that's it. God, she's cut.
Yeah, this is a more recent photo. Now she's like a sports caster for
like Lululemon or something.
No, she works with Barstool, I think.
Barstool?
Barstool Sports.
Never heard of them.
It's a small sports media company.
Mia Isabella. That's the one that when you say Mia, I always say Mia Isabella.
So
I think she's the chick that was with 2.5 Men, dude.
Charlie Sheen.
Yeah, Charlie. Yeah, maybe I can't remember.
So we're going back on the bird. Fuddruckers around San Jose went out of business. What? At least the last one. Wow, the burger place goes out of business
recently because of COVID, or just like a while ago? Because I remember. Let's see, Jesus Christ, Fuddruckers. God, there was one in La Mesa.
There's a Carl's on Soy 11. So the one I saw, I think, is on Soy 2. Is it in Nana Plaza?
Yeah, it's that mall across the street. Soy 11, like on the corner? It's not down the Soy, is it?
I don't know. Is there one? I don't think I've ever seen one on 11.
I like Carl's Jr.
Yeah, if it's good. How are the fries?
They're good. I mean, they're basically, they're not McDonald's fries, but they're quite close. They're very good, in my opinion. I like their pickles too.
Wait, Joe's saying they have the best fries.
Carl's Jr.
Yeah.
Okay, man, I could see someone liking that.
Wow.
I mean, some people think that In-N-Out have the best fries, and those things are fucking ridiculous. How many F-bombs have I dropped today?
More than usual.
Jesus, Mary and Joseph.
Mariano's saying Fuddruckers is even in Montana. I thought they only served buffalo in Montana. So Cody, what do they have in Alaska? Well, like you just have McD's? Or you going deep there with Baran? Getting that last bit of almond milk out?
What? What did you say? What was the last comment?
Those last strips of
get a hold of myself.
So in Alaska, I imagine they probably just have like McD's and BK.
Oh, they probably have a lot of mom and pops up there, right? There's little small villages.
McGon just saying you can play a drinking game with Dana saying porn star.
Nice.
We've mentioned porn a lot.
Every time he says porn star, drink.
Yeah, shot.
Yeah, there you go. Well, you could do it every time I drop an F-bomb.
Yeah.
You guys would be hammered by now.
Right, on this episode. Usually you're more reserved.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess just lately I'm not.
The Fuddruckers in Florida.
Do they have... Oh, dude. Starvin' Marvin's. How about Starvin' Marvin's?
So
you ever heard it?
No.
Never heard. Oh, dude, you drive down the 95... The giant billboards.
Really?
Starvin' Marvin's.
Down south?
I mean, yeah, I'm trying to think when they start. They probably start. I don't think they start that far north. I think they probably start in like maybe Georgia.
What's that shitty place in South Carolina? Is it south of the border? Where they sell fireworks.
Oh yeah, and they advertise it for like 200 miles. Yeah, I've seen. I know what you mean.
How much must they spend on those billboards? They must own
nothing.
The billboards.
Yeah, it's wood. It's wood in the middle of friggin' nowhere. Yeah. It's like right in the center. They probably just like put them up. They get fined. They just set fire to them.
Stuck. What's going on? We got MYSM in the house as well. What's up, guys?
What is MYSM?
I don't know. Is there someone here?
Mysum?
How you want to say it?
Probably initials, huh?
Yeah, maybe.
Man or woman? I can't see that.
It's just a picture of MYSM.
Oh, glad you're here. Thank you very much.
Thanks for coming by.
I have seen the letters before, but I guess I've never asked.
Barstool is not small anymore. They sold a fraction of the company to Penn National for $450. That's true, right? They're not as small as they used to be. 450 million. What was the percentage on that? Was that like 50% equity or 20%? But yeah, they did a good job. They came up from basically nothing. Checkers fries are at it.
Yeah, they're okay. Checkers is like Rallies. I think it's the same company. It's just a different brand name.
Wow, yeah. Is it a different brand name? Checkers and Rally?
Checkers and Rally. I in my mind, I'm thinking I always see them together in California, but I can't remember.
Is it difficult to buy clothes or shoes as a bigger guy in Thailand? Is it more expensive?
In Thailand overall, yes. In Bangkok, no.
No, yeah. If you're in Bangkok,
you're golden.
Well, now that Tokyo's closing, I mean,
no
more.
So these ones that I wear, I bought these in friggin' Cham or Hua Hin or something like this.
So how big are you talking? Like my size or Mike's size?
What's your waist?
My natural waist or my hip line?
What you buy pants?
I buy 42s.
42s. So these are 40s. They're way too big. I should have bought. I'm like 37 if I had to measure. So basically,
but I also wear high waist. You wear yours at your hip, so I wear mine around my gut.
Right.
Because I wear suspenders.
Sure.
But I also have mine custom made. So you can have clothes custom made for almost nothing.
I mean, this Gay Earth shirt, dude.
Yeah, $50 shirt.
Boom. All day long.
The work that goes into this shirt is ridiculous.
I can't imagine how long it just takes them to make the fabric, let alone like do the
to make the fabric to cut the pattern.
Oh, dude, I didn't tell you. Okay, so you know how there were snaps on the September, right? And so I said, look, can you do something without it? And you're like, nah, he's gonna have to rebuild the fabric.
Yeah, he double placarded it.
So he doubled out the fabric, but here's what's hilarious: it's got female buttons. Oh, yeah? Right. So you know how like the male buttons are on the right, right? Because traditionally women would have people that. So, but what's hilarious is like the bottom ones are on the women's side, and then the last two are on the men's. But it's so cool. I think that's so cool, man. Awesome. One of a kind, dude. One of a kind.
So,
but in Thailand, yeah. I mean, look, here's the deal. Like, you're gonna go to, like, I was at markets when I was down in Krabi. Yeah. Did I mention to you? I was briefly in Krabi.
No.
I can tell you the story in a little bit, but for the sake of argument, like when I was at these markets. Shoes are harder.
Yeah, well,
anything over a 43 is.
So I only buy. So I wear Nanyang's, I only wear canvas shoes. Nanyang's a local brand. They're 380 baht.
Free.
Yeah, and they last years. They have a rubber sole, like real rubber, like tire.
What's
rubber.
It called?
Nanyang.
N-A. Like Nanyang.com?
Yeah, N-A-N. If you just Google Nanyang shoes, because there's like 20 companies in Thailand called Nanyang. It's like some special, it's got some meaning in Chinese. But Nanyang. Best shoes on the planet, in my opinion. They're basically like a Thai version of Chucks.
Oh, Jesus, okay.
And I don't think you could wear them because they're flat.
Yeah, I need an arch.
Yeah, you'd have to get your insoles put into them, but like zero arch in these, like zero, like just like Chucks. So unless you're buying like the premium Chucks that have the arch in them, but
I just buy. I mean, I have insoles I buy at that place.
You could do that, but these things last for years and years. Like I've had some pairs for 2 years, and when they do special editions, I buy them. Yeah, I buy them from the Lazada store. 300.
Those?
Yeah, that's that. What are they? 358 or something like that?
255.
250. Oh, that's the kids version though.
What? Really?
Is that? If you look at the sizes, it'll be.
Yeah, they're basically they're very similar to like Tom's.
Yeah, so they're basically a Chuck Taylor. So if you look at, so they go.
Is that leather on the side there?
No, that's rubber. No, that's a brown canvas inside. Yeah.
Okay, that's nice.
These go up to a size 48.
Okay.
So if you're comfortable with just wearing like a Chuck style shoe, I have like those recycled flip flops I have outside, or from Nanyang.
Okay. That's like a Tom's.
Yeah. So if you're comfortable with like that style shoe, you can get that shoe here. But other than that, I've got a leather shoe guy who custom makes leather shoes, and I know Greg McGonge will tell you all day long that you've got to go to Vietnam to get shoes. But seeing what my buddy Eddie bought there, I would definitely say that's not the case. But I think you posted your size. Yeah, 6'1", 185. 6'1". Yeah, I'm 6'1".
185. He's thin.
Yeah, he's very thin.
That's awesome, dude. Good for you.
I'm like 90 pounds heavier.
So what do you have? Like a 32, maybe not even inch waist? Yeah. Oh, you're gonna be fine with a 32 inch waist.
You'll even be able to buy like say your waist is 32, 34, 36 even. You'll be able to buy clothes, pants off the rack, shirts off the rack.
Totally.
Yeah. No problems at all. No problems at all.
You know what's funny is secondhand clothes are more expensive over here.
Well, vintage clothes are, yeah.
But I guess I haven't found. I guess the only secondhand place I've been to, I guess they label everything as vintage.
Yeah. So and then you can get custom clothing made here, like
boom,
gay shirt.
Like, so gay.
I've got new shorts coming from one of my craftsmen.
Do you guys like my pocket
shorts made?
I could put my entire penis in here.
Twice.
Well, I have to fold it in half just to keep it under, because I can't cross my legs. Look at this pocket, guys. Are you kidding me? You could put like a baby in here. You could put an embryo in here. Is that wrong?
Well, I guess how old is it?
Well, I mean, it's
they have a lot of normal ones in Alaska. There are only a few in my town. McD, Dairy Queen, Arby's, Taco Bell, KFC, Wendy's, Burgers, Burger King, Carl Jr., and finally, Sonic. Sonic's pretty legit, actually.
Yeah, Sonic's decent. I mean, their whole shtick is that they still bring the food to your car, right? Isn't that sort of the way that they work it?
Yeah.
I want to see where the closest Carl's Jr. is.
Jibs on Little Blue. Direct.
Good for her.
Yeah.
I do Big Red now. Because they actually, I mean, like when it's daylight out, they totally leave regularly, which is fine.
Well, no, not between lunch and like 3 p.m.
Okay, that's fair. Just because there's not enough people, so they wait till it fills up.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna check out where the nearest Carl's Jr.
I came home last night. I got into the truck and
Little Blue.
No, Big Red.
Okay.
And it took off within like 3 minutes.
Was it full yet?
It was halfway when I got in. 3 minutes later, boom, 3 minutes.
Mine this morning, 4 people he took off. Couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
In Big Red, bro. It holds like...
Oh, he took off with 4 people in it?
Yeah.
Wow.
It holds like 30.
Wow.
I mean, it's just amazing. Let's give it up top to the Big Red guy that took off with 4 people. Fucking
rock star. So NYSM, I think you'll be fine, man. No problem. It's like with your size...
Wait, there's a Carl's Jr. in the Holiday Inn.
How do you have a 48 waist with at 185 pounds? It's 6'1". That doesn't make sense.
You sure it's not 285, bro?
Yeah. If you're
wait, 185 kilos?
No, he said pounds.
I mean,
there's no way you have a 48 waist at.
If he's 48 waist, he's probably no, but he definitely typed out pounds.
Yeah,
just like
yeah. So if you're 185 pounds at 6'1", there's zero chance that you have a 48 waist.
185 at 6'1". That's what I weighed in high school.
Yeah.
I'm 6'2", so it's basically 6'1", same thing.
Yeah, you see, 38 maybe, but not 48.
Maybe he's thinking centimeters. Maybe it's 48 centimeters.
No. He's got Gracie's waist. 00.
Yeah, I think she's a...
No, double check. Even your inseam can't be that long at 6'1".
Depends. Wait, what does he say? 48? No, he's probably got like a 36-inch inseam. Yeah, maybe. He could be. Wait, the closest Carl's Jr. is up near Ekamai.
Really? Yeah, Ekamai. Yeah, there's one up there.
22.
Who you guys talking about here? Portney? I wish Portney's 15 minutes of fame would be over.
Who's Portney?
I don't know, but he's here for the long haul.
Is that like PewDiePie?
No longer pay attention except for pizza reviews.
So there's only 3 in all of Bangkok? Like if I zoom way the hell out and I search. 3. Oh, wait, hold on. We got
everything. Yeah, I don't know who this is.
Hold on. Dude, there's one down at Bang Na. What?
Is there one at Mega?
Well, yeah, that's true. There is one at Mega, but what's this? Is that Mega? All the way over there? No.
I'm waiting for NYSM to double check his waist. There's no way it's 48.
Mega Bang Na. Yeah, okay. I forgot it was all the way out. I like Mega Bang Na, dude. That's freaking awesome down there.
Yeah, Greg. Sonic definitely with those shakes, right? Man. Doesn't Sonic have that peanut sauce you can get on a burger too? They make like a special peanut sauce.
So I'll tell you, I think one of my more favorite burgers is the peanut butter bacon burger at Boll Weevil.
Peanut butter and bacon's a dope combination. I'm not even going to argue.
Honestly, I think peanut butter pretty much goes with everything.
It's hard to argue that it doesn't.
I bet if I rubbed peanut butter on my crotch, I could cross my legs.
What? When did you go that they were roller skating? I mean, that's got to be years ago because I don't think OSHA would allow that now.
No, I mean, you got to remember, right, that there's this whole like nostalgic thing that they bring back in Southern California when an entire like village becomes gentrified. Then they bring back this
Boise, Idaho.
Yeah, no, I get
Unless it's a Boise, California.
No, Boise's. I mean, they're hip. You know, they have these little hip areas. The Boise's actually a pretty beautiful city.
Cody said the Sonic is in Wasilla. Soy 11, 3/4 down the soy on the right hand. Oh, Rupert.
For what, culture?
Oh, 48 shoe size. So he must have been talking about. Oh, so Rupert is MYSM as well, I guess. 48 shoes. Yeah, so you can get a Nanyang at a 48, and it'll probably fit. Because normally I wear, like in Western shoes, I'll wear a 48, but my Nanyangs are 47s.
You
the
could probably.
It's a bit big for me. It's also a wide shoe. So
yeah, yours are wide.
The Nanyangs are wide, but they make a narrower version called the Nanyang Zebra, which I think goes up to 48 as well.
Zebra listed.
The Zebra's not. It's a lighter weight sole.
Mm-hmm.
So if you have a narrow foot and you want a lighter sole, you can wear that. It's like a foam sole.
Oh, okay.
Whereas I get the rubber soles because it's super wide, fits my foot perfect. I mean, it is the greatest shoe.
For your foot.
It fits my style, but it's also just like such a great shoe. And they're so well made. Like, so they last years.
And they're $10.
Yeah. I mean, nothing. It's nothing.
Yeah, free.
And they do, it's like it's a shoe that kids wear to school.
That's okay.
Yeah. So, and
they wear the brown ones with the brown socks,
or they wear the black, depends on the school.
Yeah.
And so, and then the girls wear white ones, but I buy the white ones and I put designs on them.
Okay.
So I've got 2 pairs of white
ones. Like with a Sharpie, like you put eye, heart, jib, and stuff. Not like when you're in math class.
We do like Paisleys and stuff.
Oh, that's so adorable.
So I've got one downstairs now that I'm going to do like a geometric dot pattern on.
Okay.
And then I'm going to dye it periwinkle. So I got the periwinkle dye.
I don't know if once I basically turned, I'm going to say 15, if I've ever intentionally used the word periwinkle.
Yeah. It's a color. It's an actual purple color.
Yeah. Still, I don't, not part of the repertoire. I mean, when I'm picking up girls, obviously, I just lob that over the net and they're like, you are manly.
You don't want the periwinkle shoes?
You know, I mean, your Paisley ones. I mean, you know, if I'm listening to my Prince records, I'm sure I would want to listen. Have some Paisley on my shoes.
Paisley periwinkle shoes.
Yeah, sure. Paisley absolutely. Park. I mean, all the cool stuff comes out of there.
Yeah, so 48. You can get a 48 Nanyang, and they'll probably be a bit big. Or you could try the Zebras if you have a narrow shoe.
I think you can get 48 Nikes. Like if you're going to the store and they have. I mean, they're only going to have like a few pair, but.
You're gonna pay over 5,000 baht, 6,000 baht for anything over a size 45 regular shoes. There's a shop behind MBK that you could walk. It's about a 6-minute walk. You could walk to from MBK to get some shoes in size over 45, but they're premium. Whereas Nanyang, I think you pay 20 baht more for anything over size 43,
which is nothing. 67 cents.
Yeah. And so. And again, to me, if you're not I wouldn't run in the Nanyangs. If you're just walking everywhere, you could lift weights at the gym. You could use the elliptical. You could ride a bike, exercise bike. What did Jib say? Something here.
She said, I found Mike a mattress for like 10,000 baht. Free. Okay. That's the other thing. I mean, a good mattress in the United States, I'm looking at like $2,000.
What's that? Jib's downstairs. She needs me to go help her with something. I will be right back.
Where's my mattress? Damn it!
Find out.
Come on, dude. Why does she not like
carry
me?
The show?
Is it because I can't speak? I can't say Kopangang. Without sounding like I have a microphone in my mouth. How do you operate one of these goddamn Macs? What the hell's wrong with this thing? It's like the Etch-a-Sketch of personal computers. Just kidding. All right. What do we got going on here? Tokn Nomad. I made a mistake of turning the channel, and A New Hope is on. So now I'm having a hard time paying attention. That's all right. I will. I'll give you as much New Hope as I possibly can. In density, I promise. In density. Usually I go every fall to Homer for halibut fishing. Homer, Alaska. I don't know what that is. We stay in. Sold it for camping night before. Maybe it's in Germany, and I don't know. Pardon my ignorance, Mariano. Point is the founder of Barstool. Very good. Got it. Okay, I'll let him know that when he gets back up here, so he won't be confused. She just pulls out of Vietnam and he hit Bangkok hard. The Carl's Jr. breakfast burger is. Oh yeah, Carl's Jr. breakfast burger. I wonder if I can still get that in the afternoon, or is that like only like a pre 11 a.m. thing? Because I'm kind of in the mood to go. I think what I'm going to do after the show is I may go up to Sukhumvit 22 and get a Carl's burger. That would be pretty cool. Yeah. Barbecue sauce. Yeah. I don't like a lot of barbecue sauce. I like some. 48 shoe size. Yeah. Big feet. You got big feet and you got big hands. Do you there, big fella? Good man. 36. Yeah. A little bit loose, but oh yeah. And you know what's funny, which is weird because usually I will see like 32, 34, 36. I'm at this market down in Krabi. Did I mention I went down there briefly? I could give you a whole entire maybe a few videos in a row. And they had like 37s and 35s and 33s. I was like, oh, that's interesting. And I'm not quite sure whether that was just that because they were all handwritten. I'm not quite sure whether that's that they actually measured them. And so, because you know how like some 34s will run smaller. So that was sort of interesting. Dana does have large thighs, actually. Too bad about this. Yeah, I know. Oh, 23 thumbs up, Joe. Thank you so much for the report. You are amazing.
What up?
Oh, so okay, so I wanted to update you on the port thing that they told me.
Porn?
No, because you said it's Portnoy, and Portnoy is the founder of Barstool Sports. I didn't know that. So there you go. So you're in charge now. I'm like 5 or 6 down, so you can go down past. We were talking about how fucking amazing I was. So just search for
with that shirt.
Well, it's because of the gay earth. Yeah. I kind of want a cool and refreshing beverage. Did Jib bring me a mattress? Was she listening to the show earlier? What the hell?
There's no mattress for
Focus, dude. Be part of the marriage, for God's sake.
36. Oh yeah, 36 waist is good. We got like Michael. Everyone's jumping around here.
Somebody's got big feet.
Who has large thighs?
You do.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. What did you eat Fritos?
No, it's like,
what does that smell?
Gnome crock.
Gnome crock.
It's like a rice flour with coconut milk that's cooked in the cast iron pan.
Yeah. You should have had Fritos instead. It smells the same.
Fritos are good.
Yeah, you think? Actually, you know what I've been eating a lot of lately is Cheetos.
Oh, Cheetos are good.
It ain't easy.
I can't eat them because they're like basically lactose powder.
That's right.
But they are good. Do you eat the spicy ones or the regular?
So it depends. I mean, I'll switch back and forth. If I have a bubbly beverage, then I will eat spicy stuff. But without like a Schweppes Manow, I can't do it.
Oh, so Rupert was just correcting me. Shoes over 42. Yeah, 48 shoe. Yeah, again, Nanyang definitely can find it affordable. Anything premium though, it's going to be hard. Still have car hops at the Sonic here. Where's roller? Wow. I would think OSHA would be freaking out. Oh my God. I heard that it's best to buy laptops and phones in the States before going to Asia.
Yeah.
Then I hear the adapters for 220 volt DC inverters are a pain. What do you guys think?
You don't need adapters. You just plug it right in. All power supplies since like about 1990 have been designed to go from about 80 to like 270 volts.
Yeah.
They auto.
Pretty much. Yeah. I mean, certainly especially for consumer electronics, no issue.
Everything.
I would buy a if you're going to come to Asia, don't buy a camera here. It's stupid unless you're going to Hong Kong.
Yeah, right.
But in Thailand, don't buy a camera here. Laptops, obviously, you can get good laptops.
You can, if you don't mind the keyboard. The keyboard can be a little annoying.
What is your keyboard not in English?
No, it's English, but it's also English and Thai. And then there's like 2 characters in Thai on it, and then one in. And it wouldn't normally bother me because I can absolutely type like this, but. And that's just me. You can get laptops without this. On my right-hand side, there's a friggin' 10 key.
Oh, yeah, so you're off center.
I wouldn't want to do that, but it just came, whatever. It's $770, so that was good. But I will tell you, if you want to get a Mac, I would recommend you go down to KL.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they are a little bit cheaper in KL to get the
Mac. The keyboard.
Well, because it's English.
Normal keyboard,
yeah. No, so mine's normal. It's QWERTY.
It's got friggin' Thai all over it.
Yeah, but it's still a QWERTY layout.
It is. Oh yeah, of course. I mean, it's the same layout. It's just that some people don't like your English characters are larger than the Thai characters. Yeah. I wish that was the case.
This is how all Macs come.
What? Well, not in KL, not in Malaysia.
No, they don't have the Thai on it. But I like to have the Thai keyboard. So if I'm
do you? Yeah. I never have. I accidentally hit the Thai thing, and then I have to go back. But,
so yeah, I don't use it in Thai, but I like to have it there so I can see the characters.
But but is the default setting electronics USA?
Yeah,
buy them there, bring them here.
100%. Yeah. Well, again, depends. If you're gonna live here long term, again,
I'm not
$700 for a dope.
No, of course.
But again, it depends on what you want to do. But cameras definitely don't buy lenses here for sure, unless you have to.
Big cash.
Like cameras that are like some cameras are easy 40%, 50% more than they should be here.
You know what I think is about the same price for like disposable stuff? Printers. Like I have an inkjet printer, and I honestly don't believe it's an HP.
Ink is cheap here.
Ink is cheap here, and then you can also, I mean, so because you know how like years ago it was like, you know, those guys that were like really on the edge of society, and they would be refilling
with
their
syringes.
Yeah, exactly. But here, I mean, that's what you do. They have like things you can attach to your inkjet with tubes, gallons of ink. You know.
Yeah, so you can buy like a prosumer level inkjet printer, like something to do like high-end home printing.
Yeah.
And you can buy like the external ink capacity things.
It's amazing
for like nothing.
Yeah, basically.
But so normally in America you buy an inkjet printer and then like the whole model is the ink is like $4,000.
Exactly.
And you just buy a new printer. Here, actually, so our ink for our Canon was out of stock everywhere. So I think I told you this the day I went to Fortune Town to find ink, and like I kept going to every shop, and they're like, no, sold out, no shipments from Japan.
That's because you're a Farang. I mean, they treat us poorly over here.
Yeah, that's what Thai Visa tells me, but I'll tell you what, personal experience seems to contradict Thai Visa for some reason.
That's so weird. I mean, isn't that the source of all truth for every foreigner? Is Thai Visa?
Have you ever had an experience with a Thai person? They treat you so well. And it's just like,
you know, what's funny is you're right.
Yeah. And they're like,
wow, you know what? I'm going to think about like all the Thai people that I've met in the last, like, let's say for the sake of argument, 7 years since I've been traveling here. And you know what's almost eerie?
They're awesome.
Every single one of them has been cordial to me.
Yeah.
They've been helpful.
Yeah. And then, but I read Thai Visa and it tells me that they're all trying to scam me.
Well, that must be the case. You know what? Here's the deal. You and I
must be naive.
We are completely naive. We're probably overpaying. Well, because they're screwing us.
Yeah.
They're totally screwing us out of extra money.
Yeah. Like you go to a national park that's funded by taxpayer money and they ask you to pay more and then you pay less than what they ask on the sign.
You know what? Here's what I'm thinking we do. The longer we live here, we should bitch more.
Yeah, probably.
About all the things that we don't like about here, yet stay. We should in fact, while we do this, drop ship.
Boom. Absolutely. And then the idea to pay $6 to get into a national park, I mean, it's outrageous, right?
Yeah, and you know what? You know how they're going to screw me? They're going to list like 200 baht, and then when I get up to the friggin' door,
they 100.
Yeah, charge me 100 baht. It's like, come on, focus.
Yeah,
you have to charge me the 100 baht. No. I want to pay 200 baht, or I'm going to post this on a blog.
Yeah, I'm going to complain about how it's just outrageous.
Yeah,
I'm a tourist. I don't pay taxes, but you want to charge me more money to take advantage of your natural spaces
and what's
that
crazy
needs to be maintained.
Well, that's the thing. As you know, in the United States, of course, all of the national parks continuously being raked by staff.
Yeah, always.
Dozens of people working in the national park system.
Grooming the leaves.
Yeah. I mean, it's, you know, it's manicured lawns.
So I'm just glad we have Thai Visa in our life so we know what to hate.
Yeah, I think it's pretty simple that anything that is published in there is either just republished because they don't come up with any new content.
Nothing original.
Or wrong.
Or 1,000,000% douchey.
I think if you have an account, like, because you sign up, I think you have to sign up to post, right? I think your name should then be given to the Thai government.
Yeah.
And you should be kicked out.
When you go to renew your visa.
Yeah, they'd be like, oh, no, you posted bad
sorry,
stuff. But clearly you don't like it here. I'll tell you what, why don't you go and live
in
friggin' Canada? Like all the way north in Canada.
How about you try out Phnom Penh for a little bit?
Yeah, but so here's what I'm thinking potentially. Gracie and I meet in Cambodia.
Yeah.
Because she can get there. I can get there.
Oh.
The whole getting back to Thailand thing, that's not, you know, super easy, but although if I wore my Bangkok Strange shirt, they'd probably let me right in.
Right in. So yeah, sorry, I got logged out. I have 48 shoe size, 36 waist.
Logged out.
Oh yeah, no problems for you. 36 waist, boom.
Oh yeah.
48 shoes, Nanyang. Otherwise, if you want like sport shoes, you're paying super premium prices.
Yeah, but again, you pay premium prices for decent shoes. They last like easily 5 years.
Not the sport like running shoes are 6 months.
Well, it depends how you use them. I mean, my Nikes, they're going to probably last about a year.
Well, if you run like 6 months.
Yeah. I mean, I'm walking in them.
But Nanyang's years. So Hugh's saying buying the US, there'll be 120 volt AC. No, if it's a power adapter, it's variable.
I mean, dude, seriously, just grab like anything, like that black one. Well, you can't unplug anything.
Yeah, Mariano saying they usually do both He would now, yeah.
No, it's good. It's got DC to DC converter inside of it, so it doesn't really matter. It's very easy.
Yeah, and the hertz doesn't really make a difference.
Oh yeah, it's 50 over here. I mean, versus 60, so it's no big deal.
TVs would be an issue, right?
No,
That'd be the only thing. No,
well, I figure it's just all you got to do is down convert.
So Big D, you have seen VCE user group VUG. Hell yeah.
Do you know what he's talking about?
No.
Oh, you don't?
No.
Okay, so in a previous life, basically, I was the leader of this board. We had the technical user group. So he's laughing about the videos that I made. About
Pac. This is my little brother, Pac. Pac, what's up, brother? So Pac is like one of my closest friends here in Thailand.
Oh, nice.
He's like literally could be like my little brother. He's so cool.
English, Thai,
he's
German.
Thai. He lived in so he lived in America when we met. He was living in Rhode Island.
Wow.
So I was
Thai guy in Rhode Island.
So I was dating a chick, and then he was living in Rhode Island. And, like she knew him, and then we connected through her.
She was Thai?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Yeah.
How did you find Thai girls in friggin' Rhode Island?
No, this was in Thailand. I was in Thailand.
Jesus
he was there.
Christ, it's impossible.
But yeah, Pac's so awesome. List your coffee shop. If you guys, for you, he has a coffee accessory place. So if you're in Thailand, you want to buy coffee accessories like high-end grinders or boilers, anything like that. Pac is your connect on Facebook.
Where's he at? It's like mall.
He's based over in are you in Unnut, Pac? I think he's in 101. No, he just sells online.
Okay.
Who does?
He lives over in 101.
Yeah.
Next, like door to me.
Like deep though.
Deep.
I was at his wedding. If you guys, I think I posted on Instagram the photo from his wedding where I made my Thai outfit.
Are Thai weddings days in length?
No, well, yeah, but his ceremony was like more westernized, where it was like you show up at night, have the crazy amounts of food, and then he told the staff that he had a big vegan friend coming.
Oh, you told me.
And they were like, sir, we have more vegan food for
nonstop. You're like, I got it done.
Yeah, like, dude, it's amazing.
Now, is it true that every wedding that you have in Thailand, it starts off kind of in Chiang Mai, but then you only need to take a Songtao, 15 to 20 minutes?
No, it starts on an island.
Oh, it starts at an island.
Then you take a speedboat to the Chao Phraya.
Oh,
do a bunch of cocaine.
Right.
Your Chinese American friend dies.
Ladyboy sex.
Got it. And then Songtao to Chiang Mai. Beaten up by a monk.
Yep.
Then back on a speedboat from the Chao Phraya. Malaysia doesn't exist.
You just go right through
like the Malaysia Canal.
Wow. They designed it just for that movie.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Can you get desktops? Oh, can you get desktops?
Oh my God, dude. You can get it custom made for no money.
Yeah, like custom made. Like they have GPU, like mining machines and gaming units.
No.
Like glass, liquid cooled, liquid nitrogen cases. I mean,
and here's what's interesting is you can get these things custom made in like these little shops or whatever, but you can also get it like 2 meters to the right of where I bought my laptop. Like they're available everywhere.
Yeah.
Like even in the chains. Because is it Jib or JIB?
JIB.
Yeah. So we were at JIB. I like to kind of just call it Jib.
I prefer Jib, but Jib says no, it's JIB.
Yeah, but Jib also hasn't gotten me a mattress yet. And it's been how fucking long?
Like hour.
Jesus.
Can you get a GoPro 9 here? That is a great.
You guys want to talk about that?
So this is a great story.
It is actually a good story. It's even a better story if it actually comes to fruition.
Yeah.
So as you know, for whatever reason, the internet doesn't seem to work in Thailand for the entire GoPro company because of their incompetence.
Asia-wide, apparently.
Your buddy couldn't put in the thing either, right?
Yeah.
So anyway, I got a buddy that works at GoPro. So I sent him an email. I said, look, dude, I don't expect any special treatment, but this is like kind of silly. Like, am I doing something wrong? Is there something with credit cards in Thailand? Blah, 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 blah. Can you do it? Great.
But I had just purchased one a week earlier.
Pretty much a week earlier. It certainly wasn't 2 weeks.
No.
Because I'm like, all right, fine. I'm going to bite the bullet. I'm going to go for this here. Because the price online is just so incredibly awesome. Even with duty of like $40 to $50 and shipping of $80.
Yeah, still less than. You can buy the media mod, the camera, all accessories for less than a GoPro here.
Yeah. And so I'm thinking, great. So I do this, right? I try and do this. I can't do it.
Multiple times.
I give my buddy, I said, look, I give him like a screenshot. Yep. I say, do this. He orders it with his credit card.
Yep.
Accidentally puts in the wrong shipping address to Bangkok. So I sent him an email. I said, dude, all you got to do is just like walk down the hall, tell your shipping guys or update the order or whatever. Comes back, he goes, well, it's kind of weird, like the order got canceled. And I'm like, okay. So he's like, he goes in and he does it again with his American Express, signs up for everything, and I don't even touch it. I don't go in, I don't change the first name, I don't change the email address, everything awesome, great. So then I send him an email because, of course, they send you an email saying, hey, congratulations, you've ordered, click here for status. So I click on it the first day, nothing. 2 days, 3 days, 1 week.
On the live stream, nothing.
Nothing. Yeah. So there's still no status. I sent an email. I said, look, buddy, can you just like double check? And I said, if it's not available, I said, why don't we just cancel this whole thing?
Yeah.
Because basically, I mean, clearly it's not meant to be. There's like something wrong. He pings this guys in GoPro, and the guys come back. I don't know if I told you this. The guys come back, and they said the reason that they canceled this other or the fourth now order and don't communicate to the customer, right, is because there were too many batteries in the order. And I'm like, okay, send me an email. Yeah. I'll get 2 less friggin' batteries. Send me the goddamn camera.
I want to give you $600.
All I want to do
is take my money.
Throw money at your entire top line revenue. So he says, okay, this is ridiculous. Yeah. And he says, I'm sending an email to the CEO right now. And so he and I were actually online yesterday morning, going back and forth on WhatsApp. I give him some data. He writes this email. You get, a little bit of a pause in the chat. He comes back and he goes, okay, I sent the email to the CEO. Let's see what he says. I said, all right, that's cool. Yeah. I said, look, dude, the bottom line is any good CEO, he actually really wants to know this. Yeah. If he tells you to go fuck himself, quit. Yeah. Because that means the whole company's incompetent, horrible culture.
There's a reason the stock's at only $6.
So it was less, certainly, than 30 minutes. It was probably more like 10 or 15 minutes. Yeah. He gets a reply from the CEO.
Nice.
CEO comes back and says, thank you so much for letting us know this. These are the kind of people I want working for this company. Yeah. Please give me your friend's address because I'm going to send him a Hero 9
VIP package.
Yeah. And I'm like, okay, I don't care if you're only $1 million company. When the CEO is going to walk into shipping and says, okay, here's the deal. Yeah. I don't give a shit if we have to buy a boat. Yeah. This is going to get to one of our because what's going to happen now? I am going to be a customer of GoPro for the rest of my life. Yep. I will try and tell this story to every single person.
It's an amazing story. The fact that
minutes later,
you showed me the CEO's email, and he's literally like, this is the type of stuff we need to know. I need people like you here. Yeah. And the reason is these are the type of issues we're trying to be an e-commerce company. Right. This can't happen.
Right. Yeah.
And that's epic in itself.
Yeah.
And so hopefully you get a GoPro Hero 9.
So, yeah, I hope so.
I'll be interested to see what's in the VIP cam. I'm wondering if you're going to get the remote control car that they sent out to testers.
With the exception of the remote control car, if I'm the CEO, I am sending them every fucking accessory that is available for this item. Because what's going to happen? When the 10 comes out, how many accessories am I going to buy?
All of them.
I'm going to be like, I want the light mod. I want the black curly cable mod. I want the water mod. I'm going to have the phone mod. I'm going to need the SM58 mod. And I'm going to throw like $12,000 at them. Yeah. So, I mean,
they've earned you as a lifetime customer. And
if
he comes through.
Yeah.
But again, like I'm pretty sure, like if you hear someone can't give my company money and you're the CEO,
dude,
you're on top
meeting
of it.
next morning.
Yeah. Right then.
Yeah.
Like, get the head of e-commerce in my office now.
Because here's the cool part. In the email, he said, yeah, and he's got other friends over there that are unable to make purchases. Yeah. So he's probably like, yeah, in this game, in this world today, you don't want to lose out on the Asian market. Yeah. Well, they're mildly important.
One of my friends bought the Insta because he couldn't buy the GoPro.
Oh, ouch. Your buddy that recently?
Yeah, he ended up buying the Insta 360.
Really?
Yeah. He bought the twin kit.
So he probably spent at least $200 to $300 more
to buy he bought the 360 mod with the 4K mod.
So competing product.
Yep.
Wow.
Because he couldn't buy the GoPro. He wanted the GoPro with the max lens. He wants that Horizon lens.
Yeah, sure, of course.
So I can't buy it.
Right.
So he bought the 360 mod on the with the Insta 360, and he bought like the extra battery and all this other stuff.
Yeah, right.
He probably spent like $1,000.
Wow. 2x.
Yeah, he tried multiple times to buy the GoPro.
But he got the same error I did, which is just like, I mean, at first I think, oh, okay, it's my credit card.
Yeah, but we tried mine.
We tried yours. We tried your house. We tried your address. We tried your account.
We shut it off and turned it back on again.
Wait a minute, did we? Maybe there's a course online about
if
like
someone
e-commerce
or something drop like shipping. Maybe the CEO can take a drop shipping class from.
That's, you know what I'm going to do when he sends me my thing? I'm going to send him
back a logo, a link
to a drop shipping.
I'm sure the CEO listens to this show, so if you do, please include. Include an extra light mod for me.
You know what's interesting though is he doesn't have a LinkedIn profile, which I thought was a bit odd.
He's a surfer dude, right? He came up with the idea when he was in Bali,
San Diego. Yeah,
no, he was in Bali surfing.
Well, right, but I mean, he's from
So yeah, so good GoPro story. Let's hope it comes to fruition.
I totally do.
Pack loves our sriracha behind us. So it's filled with a yarn. It's a little crochet thing that Jib and I did.
So is it true that came from sriracha, like south of here?
So there is a sriracha sauce that's famous in Thailand.
Yes.
Different than this Thai sriracha sauce. Than this American. So you guys might know this
with
is
the cock on it.
With the cock. This is the rooster sauce.
Okay, and that's not from Thailand.
This is not from Thailand. This is actually, so that's why it's got Vietnamese, it's got Chinese.
Right.
This is American. This is 100% American product.
Company.
And they buy their chilies in California, right? This is the classic American vinegary taste.
I thought,
Thai sriracha sauce is super sweet.
Really?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Interesting.
So NYSM,
I like this stuff,
does
actually.
Thailand have Amazon? No. There's no Thai Amazon. You can order from Amazon and get stuff shipped here. And they, soon as they see that smile on the box,
open it up.
Yeah, they open it up like,
Duty.
200% duty.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah,
it's pretty common. Now, okay, so to be fair, I have ordered stuff from Amazon. It hadn't been opened. I didn't know duty on it, but I'm talking not electronics. I'm like Gillette razors, that sort of thing, you know. Same with eBay.
So Pack is in. They say, no, we have an Amazon coffee shop. An Amazon coffee shop is very affordable.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like Amazon Cafe, dude.
I mean, it's a bit strong. It's espresso, which I'm not a huge fan of, but it's not bad.
I get the mocha frappe.
Yeah, but if you buy from Amazon and ship here, fucked. I buy Kindle books from Amazon, but we have a Japanese bookstore here called Kinokuniya, which is like the next best thing because you can buy. Jib's a member, right? Because she does a lot of she resells from them, so she'll buy books from Japan for her customers.
So wait, she buys stuff, and then resells it online
to her customers, like knitting books.
Oh my god, if she would make a course and teach me how to do that. Has she ever done that with mattresses?
No.
Clearly.
Well, she bought our mattress, but we didn't resell it.
Why not?
Yeah, so again, so ordering stuff online, shipping to town, again, it's a crapshoot. I bought scissors from England, and I got like 100% like a duty on it. It's stupid. But again, like I said, anytime they see the Amazon box, it's just the red flag for immigration.
You know what's ridiculously like either unavailable or expensive over here? Antacid.
I just got a bunch from the doctor.
Like Tums?
Type prescription antacid to take.
Prescription? What's in it?
Because I had to
heroin.
I had to take it with the steroids.
Okay, but
so I just took my last dose of it this morning.
Yeah, but you look good though.
Feel great.
You can hear a lot, right?
I can hear some. What?
Can you hear this?
What?
Okay, good. We're good. We're good. You know what would be great right now is a mattress.
Yeah.
Like if I could get a good quality
sleep in here.
Yeah, maybe.
Is that a ukulele on the shelf? Yeah. So I've got this is my soprano, and I've got a tenor ukulele on the other side. Token.
Oh.
I'm not very good, but I do try to play a little bit of ukulele from time to time.
Now, this obviously one could label it the Rubik's Cube. Obviously, it's not the Rubik's brand.
No, it's a speed cube. Yeah.
Oh, so you can, yeah. You know how I always solve Rubik's cubes? I'm an engineer. I took the fucking thing apart.
Put it back together.
Yeah, absolutely. People are like, how long will it take you to solve this? I'm like, 25 seconds. Give me a screwdriver.
No, so you don't need a screwdriver. This one you can obviously pop apart, but there's an algorithm to solve it.
There's 4
algorithms to do a solve on a Rubik's Cube.
Oh, really? I didn't realize that.
If you follow those 4 algorithms, you
do it in X number of seconds. That's why there's that competition.
So there are people who can do it in like they
blindfolded.
They can look at it, they can, but ideally, right, you just want to start with like here, and you want to be able to get what they call the white cross. And so that is how you start out. And so you just want to be able to move.
I remember doing it when it first came out. I mean, it was actually quite popular.
Yeah, so I mean, I've solved a bunch of times. Not terribly hard. So you want to get to, this is your starting point for the algorithms.
Okay.
We have that white cross, and then essentially your white is opposite your yellow. So you just go from here, you start to fill out the corners. You get to the point where you have the whole top 2 done, and then it's filling up this, and then the last part of the algorithm gets you your face.
I'll tell you what, dude, whoever came up with that, timeless.
Yeah, and probably the greatest game ever made.
Yeah, no, easily.
So
that strip poker up top.
Boom.
There you go.
Also, great game. Oh, we're way behind on comments. Dunkin' Donuts was taken private for $11 billion, 106 per share, a Boston institution.
When?
Yeah, Dunkin' Donuts is American.
It's Boston. Started in Boston.
Yeah, but in Rhode Island especially, it's like really taken hold. Squarespace.
When did that occur?
Will I pay tax on drop shipping? No. If you drop ship, you're tax free, baby. That's why you live in a $50 room in Chiang Mai.
$50 a month. And the internet's so bad you have to go to a coffee shop every fucking day. Dude, another F-bomb. I'm on fire today.
Yeah, you are.
Damn it.
Yeah, you are. Jimmy John's. Jimmy John's is legit too.
You know what's legit? Getting a new mattress.
We'll talk to Jib after we finish the broadcast.
That would save my life.
I think Jib's pissed because I missed her message. Said, please come help me haul this heavy ass box of coffee out of the Songtal.
Wow.
And I didn't go down. I saw when she's like, oh, I need help. Or thanks for your help. She sent me like a message.
Wow. A little chilly in here. Yeah. We don't need the AC after we get that comment. Mother of God.
She was all sweaty when I went downstairs.
I'll be like, hey, can you help me? No, you're Dana's friend. You don't get shit from me.
The Boston cream pie. Yeah. I saw that porno. What? No, sorry.
Oh my God, dude! Totes my goats on that one. You nailed it.
Pac Mrs. Duncan. He was a Rhode Island guy, so everywhere Pac went, he was like Dunkin' Donuts, Dunkin' Donuts.
Are the Dunkin' Donuts here as good? You think?
No, not even. Yeah. Well, so they do Thai coffee though.
Thank God. So Dunkin' Donuts coffee's not good.
But like in Rhode Island, they call it what, regular or extra extra.
Well, regular basically means 2 coffee, 2 creams, 2 sugars.
Yeah,
that's regular coffee.
So I remember once I never go to Dunkin' Donuts, but I wanted some coffee. I stopped in like, oh, how do you want your coffee? I was like, oh, normal. But thinking like black.
Yeah,
right?
Black. Yeah.
And she's like, oh, regular. I was like, yeah, whatever.
Chunk, chunk.
Yeah. So I open it up. It's like full of cream. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
It's like light brown. There's
like,
so much cream.
Who drinks coffee like this? This is absurd.
The regulars.
And she's like, you said regular. I said normal, black. She's like, you've never been to a Dunkin' before? I was like, listen, Karen.
Wow, nice work.
I didn't really say
double
that.
Click on that. You should have. That would have been giant.
It's like 15 years ago. I was like, look, go back and just give me a black coffee. That's all I want. Black fucking coffee.
Inspire Brands will purchase the parent company of the chain, formerly known as Dunkin' Donuts and Baskin Robbins, for approximately $11 billion. Company's debt.
Joe, I went looking for a coffee grinder online. Look up one for a Grindr. Please do not do that, Dan.
Yeah, you want to stay away from that. I don't even know if I've even seen that. I don't even know what the logo is for Grindr.
Change out the 220 volt DC plug on your. Oh, so yeah, the plug needs. Well, actually, in Thailand, you can use an American plug on the plugs. They have these universal plugs that you can plug pretty much anything into.
Yeah, the flat.
And unless you're in an older building.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Cody says, I have a story about damn batteries. I built a FPV drone and everything needs a lithium battery drone.
Yeah.
Drone transmitter, FPV, goggles. Guess what companies won't ship to Alaska? Lithium batteries. Oh, damn.
That sucks. Wait, not even small ones?
Apparently. Dorman's like, you guys still going? Hell yeah, baby.
What time is it, dude? Oh my God, it's almost noon. You know what time it is? It is time to buy a mattress. That is just what I'm going to do.
Tokn, love my GoPro 9. Freaking it. Dude, it is a magical camera. It's insane. Like the technology in that thing, outrageous.
Of course, one could argue, why do I need a Hero 9 now?
Well, always going to be doing something, right?
I'm dialing back.
No, you got to don't spoil it. Don't spoil
it. My friend.
Yeah.
Sabbatical.
Still content, and if it's free,
DUN,
it's the right price.
Done.
I even went to a specialty battery store and then you won't ship them to me. I looked up the FAA regs. You can ship them if the box is labeled and the batteries are charged less than 30%. Yeah. So I had to inform damn. Did you get them? I mean, I'm like with anticipation scrolling through here.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Roch's from SoCal. They had a big legal thing recently. The last couple of years where, it had to do with first he got sued over zoning because they ended up building a community around his factory.
Okay.
Because people were moving out of the cities.
Yeah, of course, sure.
But he was already zoned for commercial. Yeah, and they were saying the smell is too offensive. Because they're cooking chili peppers.
It's like people that they put up friggin' houses near airports. People are like, that's too loud here. Well, no shit, dude. You should have lived in the beach.
And then he ended up he was locked into a contract with a farmer who was overcharging him for peppers, and there was some agricultural California thing with the peppers, but it was a few years old. Oh, he finally found a store that would ship batteries to Alaska. Nice.
There you go.
I thought they moved. Did they? I know that at one point he was Sriracha guy was threatening that he was going to leave California.
Threatening? Well, I don't blame him. The taxes suck.
Yeah, imagine owning a business there.
Yes.
Yeah,
I know exactly what that's like.
Foods. They were trying to get the factory to shut down because the chili smell. Yeah, overwhelming the neighborhood.
I want to buy more things that are called Hoi Fung,
right?
Like a mattress.
I like the fact that Amazon opens at 6 a.m. Yeah, they do open early.
Do they?
Yeah,
earlier than other shows.
Oh, they have a Kinokuni in San Jose, believe it or not. Wow, that's cool. Are you going too cold for you now?
No ice.
Nice.
No ice.
Yeah. Ice free.
Of course.
It is chilly now. I came back in after being outside. My legs are cold.
Dude, yeah, mine hurt too.
So like, Kinokuni is a cool shop. The one here in M Quartier is insanely good. It's so nice.
You say M Quartier or EM?
I say M Quartier. That's I'm probably saying it wrong because that's me.
How do you say Kopangan?
Copenhagen. Mike hitting the table legs.
My third one.
So and in Florida, I know they were being courted by Texas. Texas is courting a lot of companies.
They should absolutely, dude. I mean, are you kidding me? If you had to move back to the United, someone asked that recently. If you had to move back to the United States, what state would you go to?
Probably Texas.
Really?
Yeah, New Mexico, maybe.
Florida for me.
Nah, I'm just not a Florida fan. I know we got guys on here from Florida. It's just not for me.
We got guys here that are fucking stuck in Florida.
Stuck in Florida.
Jesus.
Imagine. Florida's just not for me. I like the libertarian streak in Texas.
Oh, God.
But also, like, New Mexico seems like I've never been to New Mexico, but it seems like a cool state.
I've been to Albuquerque. I mean, it's just like another city.
But again, like I'm trying to avoid winters now.
Do you think?
Yeah.
Why do you think I'm West Coast, dude? I mean, it's beach. Libertarian. Come on.
McGons with the Dunkin' drip.
Yeah,
I know Peter. Peter worked over at Pawtucket Pete.
Pumpkinator?
Yeah. I know Peter.
Sure.
The Griffins. They live down in Quahog. So Quahog's a food from Rhode Island. You probably have Quahogs in Massachusetts.
Well, there's shells.
Yeah, they stuff them.
Muscle. Yeah.
They put the bread stuffing with the the Portuguese sausage.
You just go down to the beach, you bring them home, use them as an ashtray.
Back in the 80s.
Yeah, sure. High class.
Sunflower, I think it was hinged on the attempt to shut down the factory. Yeah, maybe. Please do not enter live stream in your hilarious Boston bra.
Boston?
Bra. Oh, do an entire live stream.
What?
So I could do Rhode Island. He could do Boston. I think it's something about our accents.
I can do Boston.
Yeah, I can do Rhode Island. Yeah,
you can do Rhode Island.
Yeah, roadie. If you're down a little roadie, man, you go with Dunkin'.
I'll do Boston all day long.
Go get a grinder at Pawtucket House.
First, we got to find a way to pack. If we can pack somewhere,
can you pack at Harvard Yard?
I can pack there.
This is perfect. Mike drinks 3 in 1. He's complaining about Dunkin' coffee. What the fuck?
Because it's bitter. 3 in 1's freaking awesome.
What does a Rubik's Cube and a penis have in common?
Go.
The longer you play with it, the harder it gets.
Wow.
It's a good one.
Interesting to know.
Unless you know the algorithm.
I have to use that. Somehow I can use that. You know what I'm going to use that at? Mattress Factory.
Steve, agree with your comment about Mike's coffee preference.
Yeah, I mean, you guys don't,
So I've got the water heater downstairs. So when Mike comes by, I'm like, do you need hot water for your swill?
I should actually make some swill. I have the packets with me.
Of course you do. You travel with your own.
Yeah, for sure. I got it down to
5 years ago. There was
7 cents a cup.
Stink about still talking about the Sriracha factory. There's a documentary about I think Vice did or Vox on Sriracha. Actually, I just saw that the new media company, Great Big Story, went out of business. They let everyone go.
Why would I know them? What are they famous for?
They do like these short documentaries on YouTube. They were like super popular for a while.
What's one I would have seen?
They did one about the ultra marathon in Tennessee, the Barclay.
Wait, VOX?
No, this is not Vox. I'm talking about Great Big Story.
Great Big Story.
The good little documentaries. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, you know what's one of the? I know the best. One of the best ones.
What?
The kid that does those really long, excellent videos on YouTube. Documentary.
Oh, Wendover.
Wendover Productions.
Love Wendover Productions.
That guy. I mean, what the thing I love about that is that poor guy probably never would have been able to get a job like in TV or radio or whatever, but he is fantastic on YouTube. I mean, I really have a lot of respect for him.
So Joe P says he has a California King for you. Never used. Come get it.
You know what I need is a California mattress.
Hey, Pac, are you still in the chat, man? You never posted the link to your shop.
He may have. He's not a mod. It probably didn't show up. Cruise over to the YouTube.
Yeah, the YouTubes.
Well, he's your buddy. Make him a. Oh, you can't. Jesus Christ! Why can't Frank, you do things from?
It's American product.
Yeah. What is?
Yeah, Pac. Post. A lot of our guys are in. The Thai sriracha sauce is fake.
Is it?
No, Pac loves the American sriracha. Pac, post. I'm gonna go. Mike's on the Are you on the YouTube?
Yeah.
He's gonna go to the video. Post the link to your Facebook shop for us, Pac. I want to share it in the chat so people can check it out for the guys who are in Thailand. If you want like premium coffee stuff, Pac is your guy. Also, if you want a cat house, his wife is selling cat houses now. She designed.
Like with hookers in them?
No, not with for a different type of pussy. If you want a small wooden house.
There's another type? You need to focus, bro. We're in Bangkok.
So Pac and his wife used to have a startup called Sneak, travel startup, which unfortunately has been.
Oh my God. I totally know them.
Yeah.
I saw their pitch over it. Your wife did an amazing job at the pitch, Pac, by the way. I think you were there too, but I didn't stay too long. But that was a great idea. And you remember the guy in the front row that said, wow, I don't really like the name Sneak. Yeah. He hasn't had a girlfriend in 2 fucking decades.
Fuck that guy.
Yeah. So he's lame. You guys are awesome. Did it last?
No, unfortunately, the pandemic has killed Sneak. They just shut down.
Dude, Pac, I'm sorry to hear that, man. You guys had a great idea. It was gonna, you know what it was? It was effectively experiences.
Yeah,
but better.
Yeah, it's a cool way to do it. And they had some growing pains, some challenges, but I mean, such a good first step.
They both went to school in the U.S.
Yeah.
Where did he go to Brown?
No, he did Johnson and Wales for undergrad, and then he went to Bryant University.
Okay, Bryant. Maybe that's what I was thinking.
Pac, you have an MBA or an MS?
Where did his wife go? She go to Harvard?
Somewhere in
I thought Boston. Yeah,
maybe. I don't know if Fa went to Harvard or not, but I think
maybe not Harvard.
I feel like I would remember if she went to Harvard.
He hasn't posted anything. Or wait, hold on.
Pac, where did Fa go to school? Senior Frank. Hey man, what's going on, Frank? Texas has winter. In some parts, it may be 36 non-consecutive hours, but it still happens. Pack accordingly. The guy who runs the Thai news site Disrupt is a Thai guy raised in Texas. His accent is hilarious.
Nice.
So I actually met with the Disrupt people about potentially producing a podcast for them months ago. And they just don't have the budget. They're like, he's paying out of pocket for that company. Like he's bootstrapping. So no budget and I'm not free. So, but totally. I was like, if you want me to teach, because they already have a girl who actually.
So wait, you're not going to do it for him, but you're going to teach him? How much? Like $297, $397, something?
It will definitely end in a 7.
It's probably worth easily $5,000.
So I told him we could do like a month of like just me training, because they already have a girl who's produced the Coconuts podcast working for them.
For the newsletter Coconuts?
The website, yeah.
That's a pretty good one.
Which, is fucked because I actually pitched them the podcast. I know the editor.
Yeah.
And then like pitched the whole idea to them with the structure. And then they did it. He basically took my pitch and did it without me with the chick. But she did a great job. I mean, I can't complain, but it's a little shitty when like you're friends with someone, you pitch something like, oh yeah, we'll have to check the budget. And then like, just sort of take essentially the cookie cutter.
Here's the interesting thing. That's up. That's kind of like the bro code.
Yeah.
It's up there. It's like taking your girl, and sleeping with your. No, you don't do that, and you don't take your buddies. I mean, it's some acquaintance, whatever.
Yeah. I mean, at least have a conversation with them about like, hey, we can't afford it. We need to do it internally. Yeah,
but I mean, you talked about stuff that's fairly generic. I'm not going to steal any IP from you.
Yeah, but I mean. You're right. There's some bro code issues there, but again, like the girl did a great job. I can't complain. Like she did a very good job with it. But then a few months later, he started like hitting me back. He's like, "Hey, how do you optimize for search?" And
oh my god! So some guy reached out to us. By the way, he's like an SEO guru.
Yeah.
Right. And he said something specifically about Bangkok Strange, and he wants to help us or whatever. At the end of the day, I can't remember the. Send us an email to bangkokstrange@gmail.com and just say what you said to me, because
when did he reach out?
This morning.
Okay.
I can't remember what he is. He's either online or WhatsApp with me.
Yeah, definitely hit us up.
Yeah, no, I was honored by your offering because that was something that we probably want to look at.
Yeah, for sure.
There we go. Here.
Oh yeah, Simon Whistler, Mega Projects. He produces his stuff from, I think he's in Croatia.
Mm-hmm.
Simon Whistler is one of these Eastern European countries where he does his production from. But man, his videos are great. I think he started out with the channel Today I Found Out, but I'm pretty sure he has like 3 channels, over 1 million subs. Simon
Each
Whistler.
one?
Yeah.
Jesus, good for him.
Produces some great content.
Yeah, he goes, Mike, we have to talk SEO, Bangkok Strange. You know, this is his profession. He checked BangkokStrange.com and we could go so much better. You cannot even find Bangkok space strange on Google if you type it into the search box. I am actually going to disagree with you on that.
Yeah, because I search it pops up.
So, yeah. But regardless, I'm absolutely... So I'm just going to send you our email. Please send us an email and let's talk about it.
Always room to improve.
Yeah, dude, come on.
Always room to improve.
Yeah. I mean, unless you're the CEO of GoPro. Oh, wait.
Ooh.
Let me wait till that free
camera
shows.
Well, I mean, he obviously showed that he wants to improve, so...
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm sure he's a totally awesome guy. But...
Amarillo, Texas. Freaking cold.
Yeah.
Not so what's Hugh say here? Not much to slow down the wind around Amarillo. Drove through and through. Now I know where God puts his pool table.
You know what's also kind of Tucson? I've been in Tucson in November. It's freezing.
Really?
Yes. Tucson. It's a high desert, right? So I mean, the minute the sun goes away, it cools off.
Cody's a fan of Wendover as well.
Yeah.
Cody, did you see the episode from Alaska where he went to like the most northern town in Alaska that you can get to? That was a really good episode. Wendover's just so good. Like,
he's amazing.
So fantastic. The other day I saw he posted a video that he took it down right away. But it was like why the smallest piece of land in New York exists.
Yeah, they took that down.
Like I didn't get to watch it. Like it posted, I saw the recommendation, the notification, and it went down.
Why? Does Trump own the land? And so he's like,
it might have just been like he published it without, like he meant to schedule it for later or something.
Oh yeah, I've done that.
So I
scheduled some.
I gotta
videos.
go back and see if it's still up there.
I got some videos upcoming.
Up until when?
Probably about Wednesday.
Wednesday. Then what?
Yeah, probably Krabby.
See,
we'll have to see.
You got some new shoes to go on Krabby now.
You know what? I'm really excited about that. But you know, here, just interestingly enough, on my way from my house to your house, a lot more feces than was on the beach.
In the beach, it's like in the sand.
False.
In the sand.
I have been in the sand with my toes.
Integrated.
Poop free.
Bird feces. You don't even know that.
Telling you, dude.
It looks like sand once it dries.
A lot of times what I'll do just to like double check is I will literally lick the sand knowing there is so little poop in it.
Oh, Maganja's from Tucson. It says Tucson represent.
Yeah, right on. It was nice. It's just freezing.
Joe Peaky, you talk about Thai energy drinks. You mean the cocaine in liquid form that they sell?
M150 is got a ton of sugar in it.
Pretty crazy drink.
Yeah. But, you know, I don't know.
I could drink one of those and be up all night.
My buddy owns an energy drink company and he used to sponsor our parties at the mansion, and it was called Dopamine. Dopamine was the name of his energy
drink. Great name.
It was awesome. XS, the letter X, and the X, that's my favorite energy drink. Those things are friggin' amazing.
Monsters taste good.
No, Monster is what you should have put 10 million pennies in, because it would now be worth $10 million.
Yeah.
Oh, killer stock.
Mike's video is good.
Which one?
Yeah, I think he's talking about your last one.
Yeah, I'll tell you, it was great.
Thailand, so M150 and Krating Dang are like pretty much the two main ones here in Thailand.
Krating Dang, is that the green and red?
Red Bull. It's Red Bull.
Oh, okay. It's the Red Bull looking one.
It's a traditional Red Bull.
Yeah. What's the green one? You know the one I mean? The green logo?
Yeah.
Because M150 is like orange,
it's like
red.
A P, right? Like a P, green and orange.
Yeah, but I think it's like only in Thai, like the lettering.
Yeah.
It seems like it.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never had that one. Again, like Hot Tub Time Machine, right? That whole movie is based on like an energy drink spilling in the Russian energy drink.
I don't know if I've ever seen it.
I've
heard of it.
Such a good movie.
Yeah.
But like it could legit be like Thai, Krating Dang, you spill in the hot tub and it turns into a time machine.
I got to tell you, dude, that's usually how I choose my motorbike taxi driver. Is he knee deep in having an M150 right now prior to getting on this bike?
And zero to where you're going in no time.
All day long, dude.
Absolutely.
Next finish, and I'm there for 20 baht.
Cha-ching. Dude, it is the M150. Usually you see the taxi drivers, if you go by the trash bin, like
Oh yeah, no, they're everywhere.
Just like
yes, nonstop.
200 deep.
Yeah, you could like literally make a house wall with it. That and some spackle.
Oh, he said you did a video on Thai energy drinks.
Oh, Joe, my God, I'm honored. He is going with. That's probably it was before I met Gracie, so that's like a 5-year-old video.
Damn,
I did. So Malie was my Thai girlfriend. And so I literally started doing Thai videos at her house with what kind of camera? Oh, a GoPro.
Yeah.
Interestingly enough, that was also given to me.
Yeah.
Not for the same scenario, but they were like given to me an IT thing, whatever.
Not by the CEO
so
of GoPro.
It was before the 4.
Okay.
Did they have numbers before the 4?
The 3.
Oh, they did have
3
numbers.
was the first one to have numbers, I think.
Okay, so I think it was before the 3.
Because before that, they
it
had
was like the GoPro.
They had GoPro, but that only did photo, I think.
Oh, okay. It was definitely video.
The first couple GoPros only did photos or like 10-second videos.
Oh, okay. No, this was, I mean, it was a pretty, the battery wouldn't last more than like 30 minutes. But anyway, so we go up to this, I go up to her house and she's in Nakhon Ratchasima. It was really cool house, actually. 2-story up on, well, it was on a second story. Yeah. It was all up on pillars, right? 7.5 rai of land, quite a bit, right next to this lake. So she takes me to this place that, you know, like all of the concrete furniture you see here, like they make it look like stumps and they make all of that. Yeah. We went to the village that makes all of that stuff. And so it's like warehouse after warehouse with these things. And like all of the wind chimes you've ever seen sold.
Yeah.
Like 20 cents.
Yeah.
$9 like in Bangkok. And so we went up there and so she took me to, so we're walking down and I look up at the cooler and I think they had like 5 different versions, you know? So I said, hey, just go buy each one. And each one was like, 30 cents.
Yeah.
Right. And I tried one. And God, it was so interesting because I mean, again, I was new here. Right. Yeah. So I'm kind of like, wait, so Red Bull that I pay $4 for
a can.
Yeah. This guy, not only did he convince the entire United States to stop drinking 12-ounce cans, we all now drink 8.5-ounce cans of Red Bull.
Yeah.
But he convinced us to pay $5 for something that's worth 30 cents. Genius.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember when I was like first year PhD student, there's a Thai kid who got his hands on a can of Western Red Bull.
Oh, that was a big deal.
Yeah. They weren't, you can buy them in 7-Eleven now. You couldn't then.
Oh, okay.
And so he did a YouTube video. He took it down because he took that channel down, but he basically bought Krating Dang, the Thai Red Bull, then the Thai Red Bull Extra Strength and M150.
Yep.
And compared it with this American Red Bull plus another type of carbonated red energy drink they sell here.
Okay.
So he lined them all up on his desk. He's like, I'm going to do a review video of like compare all of these so you guys understand. And like at the beginning of the video, like he's normally like kind of a sleepy looking dude, right?
He drank all of them. He didn't just sip it.
No, so he drank like maybe half of each. Right. So he's sitting there. His name was Bai. He's
full of taurine.
Nice kid. And so he starts with like the original Red Bull. Okay. Takes a few sips. Like, oh yeah, it's the Red Bull. We know this. It's got this flavor. He tries the extra strength. It's like a little bit different.
Just a little sweeter.
Yeah, and then he tries the American. Was like, oh, it's like soda. It's like a fizzy. And so now he's really starting to pick up. Now he gets into like the M150 and the other one. So by the end of the video, he's so wired. It's hilarious. He's like, all right, so yeah, I really think like I still prefer the original.
But he didn't even know. You think he did it intentionally? That's kind of a funny bit. Almost,
no,
right?
he's kind of like, he's a bit slow.
Okay.
He's a nice kid, but he's a bit slow. Yeah, mellow. He's mellow.
Like you and me.
Like a cadmium yellow.
Totally.
Yeah.
Cadmium.
Yeah.
Not like, what is Periwinkle?
Periwinkle's purple. Yeah.
Fair enough.
So yeah, but what a great kid, what a great video. I'm like, I wonder if he slept after this. He's just up for like 6 days talking to cockroaches.
So I drink alcohol, right? But every bar you go to, there's always sugar-free Red Bull, right? So I would drink that stuff like 10, 11, 12 at night. Oh my God, I would go home with such a headache. So annoying.
The Red Line in the U.S. keeps getting sued and blamed for deaths. 250 milligrams of caffeine, which is about 3 cups of coffee, is not bad, but it has a lot of other ingredients that apparently induce heart issues. I'll tell you what, if I drink an energy drink, which I haven't had one in like 5 years, but if I do drink one, I definitely feel like, my heart racing.
Do you?
Yeah. It's not the caffeine because obviously I drink a fuck ton of coffee.
You do. What about the 5-hour energy drink little shots? You ever have one of those?
I like once.
They're so friggin' gross.
Yeah, it's disgusting. Yeah. Why would you drink that?
The fact that guy is like literally a billionaire.
off like a shitty, chalky tasting shot thing. It's not good at all.
But again, it's like the guy selling the friggin' PDS for $3,000. Okay, dude.
You know why the 3-hour energy sells? Because it's small and it comes in a box you can drop next to the register.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Oh yeah, it's totally impulse buy.
Yeah.
Genius. Yep,
brilliant
for sure.
Joe P with the 25 thumbs up. How many shakas though, Joe?
Cabra.
You gotta let us know how many shakas. Yeah, I think that obviously a lot of the stuff they put in the energy drinks just isn't good for you in general.
No.
In general. But there's a company in America called Origin. They make jeans. They make really good clothing products. They're made in America. Jeans, hoodies, stuff like that.
Origin
Maine. I think if you look up Origin Maine, it comes up. They make and they work with that guy Jocko Willink, who's like a podcaster, former Navy SEAL, motivational speaker, management consultant guy. But they also make like a bunch of supplements, and they're big into like these energy drinks.
Fuel X Nutrition.
Yeah, but like I don't like any energy drink company, they're not making those, right? They're just outsourcing and shipping, but it's all behind like the Jocko brand.
Yeah.
But their clothes are out of this world. Absolutely out of this world as far as like construction quality. But again, because they're made in America, they make boots also. Apparently their boots are really good.
The world's most comfortable joggers.
Yeah.
The outfits.
But the Delta, I think they're called Delta 68 jeans. They're like super stretch.
Dude, e-commerce. Let's look at that.
Oh,
upgrade.
How horrible is that?
Fucking GoPro IT department right there.
Joe, I'm with you, man. My energy drink is black coffee. Oh, Tokn says I do a shot of 5-hour energy in the shower every morning to get me going. Wow.
I don't like the taste of it personally.
Yeah, I'm not a fan. But every morning you're doing a shot of 5-hour energy.
Well, I mean, it's not, in
the shower.
It's just, well, I mean, it's two things at once. He probably brushes his teeth in the shower if he's efficient.
I don't. I find that gross.
No.
25 million shakas.
See, that's what I'm talking about. You just got to do the conversion. Simple conversion, really.
180 milligrams of caffeine, B and C vitamins. Yeah, I take a multi plus a B supplement every day.
How much caffeine is in like your coffee thing?
Probably
230.
If it's this full thing, yeah, probably like 300
milligrams. Yeah.
Probably closer to 200, 230. Yeah.
I always talk in grams, not milligrams.
Milligrams.
Yeah.
I buy 5-hour energy, works at night, line haul truck drivers.
Oh, I'll bet.
Yeah.
Sure.
So what's it like? It's gotta be tough driving at night in the US.
Well, again, don't forget in the US, you can't do it for more than 8 hours. You got to pull over.
Right. So. Yeah. You got to stop. You have what do they call it? A book or a journal you got to keep? A log. It's a log.
Yeah. You can do it but at the end of the day, they're tracking you the whole time.
But I think it's electronic now, right?
Yeah, absolutely. You could lie. You can't do it.
One of my buddies has been a trucker for years. And he was saying like back in the day, you used to be able to just keep 2 books. And now
a long time ago.
Now it's all electronic.
Omnitrax was out for years. Qualcomm came up with that, and that was in the 90s.
He was saying like his truck, as soon as he turns it on, right, like he has to there's like certain things you do that he's even moving through a lot really slow. Like you have to stay below a certain mileage, or it starts to count against your clock.
Yep.
Yeah, trucking's a cool job, man. Like you look at if you're doing like all over the US. It seems like it's a pretty interesting job to have.
How long do you think it'll be before long haul trucking in the U.S.? Not like the driving in the middle of the city and dropping stuff off and stuff that obviously will involve humans. Long trucking, a couple 100 miles minimum, totally autonomous. How long?
Totally autonomous, no humans.
Yeah, I mean that's a law thing, but
10 years.
10 years, yeah.
I think what will happen is in the next 5 years. You'll get situations where companies will do like caravans of trucks, and you'll say, all right, we're going to send 20 trucks cross country from California to DC.
Right.
And they'll all be autonomous, but there'll be a driver in the lead truck.
Okay.
And it'll just be like 10 or 20 trailers following that one truck with all self-driving.
Well,
AI.
again, it'll start out with self-driving trucks, AI with humans in it. And then there'll be a human every other truck. And then eventually, there'll probably be like the one guy. I mean, my buddy, he's on his second Tesla. The first one drove itself.
We'll get to the point where, the truck drivers go away. But I watch a couple of truck driving channels too, like on YouTube.
Draw ice road truckers?
I've never seen it.
Oh, dude, it's game changing.
Is it?
No, it's silly.
But I watch a couple of the YouTube channels of people who like talk about like the trucking
Okay,
experience.
yeah.
And a few of them, I think they call them expediators. They go on apps and they bid for jobs.
Okay.
And then they'll go just like next job,
Okay.
and just keep going.
Yeah, sure. Cool.
And
Nice.
Some of them are like husband-wife teams.
Yeah, right.
And
They
so
live in the back.
Yeah, they can do like twice as much.
Nice. Yeah, that would be cool, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was at, I think Wendover, it might have been Wendover, might have been another channel, did a video about the economics of doubling up.
I think it was Wendover,
And
maybe.
talking about like you can do a trip cross country in half the time, so it's worth the money to pay more.
Yeah, and in fact, you also, I believe, those people make like 3 times the money. They just make 2x because they're doing it like with such efficiency.
Yeah, so
that's good for them.
It's interesting to think about, right? And then there's some girl has a channel, she's super hot, but she's from Utah, so I'm sure she's Mormon or something. But
Typical.
Happiness by the Mile, where she was like driving for FedEx, like all around, all around the U.S. Yeah, based out of Utah.
Okay, good for her.
Good channel though. I think like her boyfriend was filming it and producing it, and she was driving for like a third party contractor for FedEx.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
like doing trucking. Yeah.
Not a whole lot of third party. I mean, FedEx owns a ton of trucks.
Yeah. So,
but I mean,
I believe it because she talked about the company she worked for.
Yeah.
Was a contractor for FedEx doing like haul between spots.
USPS, they outsource a whole lot, as does Amazon.
That's weird. I just read Discipline Equals Freedom by Jocko. Oh, yeah. So what do you think of the book? I read the blinks on Blinkist about it, but I haven't read the book yet.
God, I haven't read a book in so long. Bums me out.
Every week, man, I'm banging one out.
Attaboy.
A buddy of mine and I did a road trip with a case of Red Bull, drove Santa Barbara to Austin, stopping only for gas, about 12 hours. Red Bulls in, we probably didn't need the car. Yeah, you know what? I'm sure Mike's done this, and I know you talked about like your Key West trip, but if you're a New Englander, like that direct to Florida drive when you're like in your 20s, that's a common road trip.
27 hours nonstop. Yeah. There was no energy drinks, there was no Red Bull, there was only
95
Jolt Cola.
Jolt Cola.
95
South all the way.
And Mountain Dew.
Yeah, but it always takes twice as long coming back for some reason. Like you don't want to leave the South. You're like, 2 days back.
No, well, yeah, I did it in one. We did it because I wanted to spend the maximum amount of time down there.
Yeah,
and I'm like, shit, I got school Monday.
Yeah,
like I
can skip Monday classes.
Yeah, I didn't. I wasn't a fan of that.
11-hour drive time with a 30-minute break after 8 hours. Oh, okay, so 11 per day, and you have to do a 30-minute break after 8 hours.
Wow, how do you not pee? Maybe you don't drink a lot of water. Yeah. That must be key. Like modifying that, you know.
Well, I'm sure that if you're driving solo, right, you probably have like some type of contraption.
No, you probably pull over. I mean, it's only 20 seconds. Pee in the woods, right?
Well, I mean, if you're on the highway, right, it's illegal. Pee on the side of the highway, probably.
But dude, you break all the rules.
Yeah, I'm sure truck drivers break no rules because that's their life, right? You get caught.
It's true. Yeah, I guess you could get really screwed, right? I mean, there's like random weighings and all that. I see these guys with the little scales.
But I imagine, like, I'm sure truck drivers have at least a P system figured out.
Probably either that or they just use restrooms
and then figure out like all the best stops to pull over where you can stop, reset your clock.
I think if I was a truck driver, I'd probably pee in a cup and then I just throw it right out the window.
Smokey and the Bandit, great trucker movie. That and Over the Top. So Over the Top's a good movie. Yeah, Smokey and the Bandit
one
is
with
a classic.
the
arm wrestling.
Yeah.
But Smokey and the Bandit, such a classic. Joe says Discipline Equals Freedom was a good read. I'm gonna check it out, Joe, for sure. I want to go to this one. In college, we did a lot of cola and Vivarin. Oh, it's a study aid.
You don't know what Vivarin is?
No.
Okay.
No, we were into Adderall by the time I got to school.
Oh, okay.
Our kids were crushing Ritalin and snorting it.
Yeah, like not that you've ever
done that. Railroad cars carrying the truck trailers are a low-tech solution. That's way cheaper. Actually, asphalt trucks will become last 20-mile niche.
Yep.
Yeah, so it's definitely cheaper to run the train, but again, it's the problem is the American rail system isn't super robust.
It's pretty screwed up, right?
So our network for rail is pretty shitty.
Do you see Wendover's thing on Amtrak? Yeah.
I love it.
Losing money every hour that goes by.
So I actually applied. Amtrak had like an artist residency thing you could apply for. I've applied twice and never gotten
artist, like drawing.
No, like it could be drawing. It could be a writer or whatever. It's like, but you get to travel for free on Amtrak for a year.
So Gracie and I took Amtrak from San Diego up to Disneyland. Because I didn't really have to drive home. It's easier to just get in the train home. And I got like, whatever the best seats was, like business class or whatever. Like, I mean, the fabric is like all worn.
Yeah.
The breakfast is like little plastic things of orange juice.
But if you do like Chicago to LA, they have like the sleepers.
Yeah.
So like when we do Chiang Mai, we'll take the sleeper up to Chiang Mai. And,
for the drop shipping?
Well, for the Hill Tribe,
Right,
we'll drop ship in between.
Actually, I got to figure that out because I got some traveling that I'm doing. All right. Anyway, so we'll figure that out.
We'll double click on that.
It's got to be warm. Got to be warm. Yeah. I will not be a good companion.
You'll be fine.
I'm cold here in a perfect house with electricity.
We'll give you a beanie.
Yikes.
Jay says, yeah, pull over. But really, just pull over, piss on the side of the road.
I would use I mean, that's the other thing too. If you're doing long haul, dude, there's rest stops everywhere in the U.S.
That's true. Yeah. There's actually some pretty cool, like when I was living in the Midwest and you drive like to Chicago or whatever from Ohio or Kentucky, there's some cool rest stops on the side of the road.
Did you refer to it as Chi-Town when you lived there? It seemed like a lot of people...
I lived in Chicago, but
but near it.
No, I call it Chi-Town sometimes jokingly, but like that's not how.
A bunch of people in St. Louis would always say, "Yeah, we're going to drive up to Chi-Town this weekend."
Yeah, Stuck needs the big mouth Gatorade bottle for himself. Just saying.
Mickey's Big Mouth. I'll give you some Mickey's Big Mouth.
I think I know her.
You ever drink Mickey's Big Mouth?
No.
No judgment.
I have not. With that being said, guys, it's about 12:30.
I need a nap. You know what I need?
A mattress.
I need a fucking mattress. I mean, that would be great.
Let's wrap this up.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Up top.
Boom. Hey guys, thank you so much for joining us for this live stream today. We really appreciate it as always. Wednesday we'll be back with our non-election coverage.
Yeah, absolutely. That's the last thing we'll talk about.
Yep.
I want to talk about porn and sauce.
Yeah,
like spicy sauce. Mattresses.
We got to record an episode for Monday to put out on the podcast.
We got to go get a mattress.
We'll figure out your mattress, and we'll figure out when we're going to record a Monday episode. Get back on the podcast. Until then, though, guys, I forgot what I was going to say.
Fuck off.
Until next time,
stay strange. Jesus.
Thank you, guys.
Amateur.
All right.
What should I do with this?
Well,
this could fit in a number of. Wait,
it's still live.
Oh, for the love of God.